Getting started, y'all. Wow. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Still looking on the hold up. Hold up. Hey, Murph. I'm still setting up, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm just saying, what's going on? Wendy's in the house. To here to there to everywhere. I see y'all. I see y'all now. I see y'all. Tika tika tika. Yeah. Not blind. Not blind. I don't see you, girl. I don't see you. Linda. I'm going out of order, Renee. Is that Renee? I'm going out of order. Val, what's happening? Val? Can I get a Val? Can I buy a Val? It's cold in here. It's cold. I got plenty of water, though, y'all. I got a big thing of water. What's going on? Hey, Mike. What's going on, man? I already apologized this morning. We just gonna move on. We support 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗦. I reached out to some people and yeah, apologized and all that good stuff. How y'all doing? I was on with 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗞𝗦. Uh-oh. I see you now. I see you now with them coconuts. Y'all trip me out, boy. I love y'all to death. You think I'm Murph, Tika, and she put some coconuts up there. Yeah, you see me now. That's funny. I don't see you, girl. Miss Blind on punishment. Get up out of here. She fired, y'all. She fired. She done brought the coconuts to work. Why did you apologize? Because my my guest rubbed some people the wrong way, Linda. Not blind. I see them strawberries, baby. I see them strawberries. I really thought that they was gonna make some great points and everything, and things spiraled out of control. I was oh man, and some people can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. So yeah. I'm not blind. That bad boy cost me a whole lot of talking on the telephone time. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put everybody in some better spirits. That's what that is what we about to do. Is that you? Yeah, I'm just saying. She gonna come on and talk a little bit. I forgot. Oh, I forgot why I grabbed my phone. But now I remember. Yeah, I was on live with Jaguar Wright at Sean Otwood's channel and Ron. Shout out to them. I believe her, Mike. Me too, Tulip. And this video we about to play and talk about and go through is definitely going to shine some better light on what all the beliefs and everything. Hello, Teresa. Mina, how you feel, dear? She said she wasn't feeling too good. So shout out to her. I'm supposed to be sending somebody a text. Yeah. What was it? Shoot. The fantastic music group. Later on, she's gonna come on. She's doing a concert, y'all. She gonna show us the concert, maybe. You know, if she have time and everything, Murph. If she has time. So yeah. Kobe's in the house. Sick, yeah. Mina. Sick, y'all. I'm not feeling well either. Oops. You're not feeling well either? Oh man, I hope everybody feel better and all that. Bill, what's happening, man? How you doing there? Shout out. I thought this was interesting. It's funny because I didn't know. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys some more. But I didn't know what to do. So I said, I know what we can do, because I just watched this video, man. This video was kind of awesome, man. So maybe Tahir might turn this into another video of ours. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out.
While I was down there was something that happened. There was I don't even know what to call it. There was something that sounded like an earthquake, something that sounded like people got into a fight.
If Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher thought that they were home free and were going to get away with the crazy things that they allegedly did with Diddy, well, they're in for a rude shock, because Diddy's alleged victim, 𝗟𝗡𝗏, is here to spill the tea. And she has some pretty shocking things to say about the wild things that she allegedly saw Ashton and Demi doing with Diddy at his parties. Demi and Ashton have been fighting rumors for a couple of months now about how they were allegedly active participants at Diddy's parties. But it looks like it's game over for them. Not only is 𝗟𝗡𝗏 here to spill the tea, but she also came backed up with some scandalous receipts that might ruin everything for everyone involved. So let's break down her wild revelations. All right, let's break it down. Who is 𝗟𝗡𝗏, and why is she dropping this kind of bombshell tea? She's not just some random clout chaser on the internet. This girl has a story to tell about being thrown into the gritty underbelly of Hollywood at a ridiculously young age. I'm talking about the kind of secrets and drama you usually only see in a Netflix show, not something you'd expect to come out of someone's real life. 𝗟𝗡𝗏 claims that her entry into this mess was pretty innocent, just a wide-eyed girl thinking she was going to a high-profile party, maybe expecting a little glitz, glam, and even a selfie with a celeb or two. But according to her, what she actually walked into was a completely different world, a crazy experience filled with secretive, behind-closed-doors situations that most of us couldn't even dream of. It's like stepping into a different dimension where the rules of reality don't apply, and you're left wondering how someone so young got swept up in all that drama. But wait, there's more. 𝗟𝗏𝗡 insists this wasn't just a one-off situation. She claims she got sucked into this secretive side of Hollywood, and what she's seen? Allegedly, it's the kind of dirt that could expose some of the industry's biggest power players. If even a fraction of what she's saying holds up, it's about to shake things up in a major way. And here's where it takes a seriously dark turn. These weren't your typical Hollywood parties with champagne towers, A-list selfies, and red carpet vibes. According to 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏, these gatherings were something else entirely, and not in a glamorous way. She's describing events that went far deeper, involving some of the most powerful and influential names in the entertainment world. From what she's saying, these parties had layers, hidden, sinister layers, that most of us couldn't even begin to imagine. 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗏 didn't stop there. She claimed these weren't just parties where celebs let loose after an awards show or network with fellow A-listers. She's alleging there were hidden agendas, shady motives, and activities so shocking they'd make even the most seasoned tea spiller do a double take. And the craziest part? She says all of this was happening in plain sight. While the cameras were flashing and the world admired the glitz and glam, a completely different reality was unfolding behind those velvet ropes. As for the details she's teasing, let's just say they're enough to make people question everything they thought they knew about the dazzling facade of Hollywood.
Touching the seriousness of trafficking yet, guys. Like, the videos that I've made, the videos that I've started to make, this is not even touching. This is the gist of it. Yeah. You don't live in the world you think you do.
You don't live in the world that you think you do. Yeah.
And
all right, let's get into it because Allie's story about these parties is next level. Forget the glamorous Hollywood bashes you see splashed all over Instagram. This wasn't about rocking designer outfits or snapping selfies with A-listers. According to her, these were hyper-exclusive, VIP-only events where the guest list spoke volumes. If you got an invite, it wasn't just because you were famous or influential, it was because you were part of an elite circle that allegedly didn't bat an eye when things took a dark turn. Allie claims these weren't your typical pop some champagne and vibe to the DJ kind of parties either. She says beneath the glittering surface was a whole world of secrecy and questionable activities that weren't just ignored by the power players, they were fully involved. The way she tells it, stepping through the door wasn't just about joining the fun. It was like silently agreeing to the rules of this hidden, twisted game. And those rules apparently included keeping quiet, no matter how dark things got. And let me tell you, they got really dark most of the time. And the vibe at these parties? Allie says it was nothing like the carefree, glamorous energy you'd expect from Hollywood's elite. Instead, she's describing an atmosphere that was tense, calculated, and anything but fun. According to her, it wasn't about celebrating or letting loose. It was about power plays, exploitation, and situations that leaned more towards sinister than social. Now, this next part is straight up chilling. Allie claims there were these so-called all-black events. And no, it wasn't about a sleek dress code or some trendy theme. She says these gatherings had a much darker agenda. According to her, the focus wasn't on guests wearing black. It was on young black kids being brought in, supposedly under the pretense of providing entertainment. But the way Allie tells it, what actually happened was far more disturbing than anyone could imagine, crossing lines that most people wouldn't even think existed. Let's break this down because what Allie is claiming is beyond disturbing. She says these kids weren't just random attendees, they were deliberately chosen, and that fact alone is enough to make anyone's stomach turn. According to her, what happened next wasn't about fun or games, it was about exploitation, manipulation, and outright abuse. The details she shared are gut-wrenching, so shocking they could make even the most cynical skeptics stop and reconsider everything they thought they knew about Hollywood's shadowy underbelly. And the worst part? Allie paints a picture of a room full of powerful individuals who weren't just aware of what was going on. They were complicit, and allegedly Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher were all a big part of it. But we're going to get to that in a bit.
with his shipment of kids. There were kids in there that didn't speak English. There were kids that were sick and that were already dying. There were babies.
Allie is pulling back the curtain on these so-called VIP
crazy.
sections, and according to her, they were anything but glamorous. Forget bottle service and plush seating. She's claiming these spaces served a far more sinister purpose. Allie says they were designed to cater to high-profile guests, and she's not shy about name-dropping, mentioning figures like Jay-Z and Naomi Campbell. Allegedly, these sections gave them private, behind-the-scenes access to young girls in ways that are downright horrifying. Now, the way Allie describes the setup is enough to make your skin crawl. She says these sections weren't perks, they were traps. Picture being young, impressionable, and suddenly finding yourself alone with someone famous, someone you've looked up to or dreamed of meeting. For most people, that might sound like a dream come true. But Allie? She's saying it was all part of a calculated, twisted game. These setups weren't about chance encounters. They were carefully orchestrated to lure people into vulnerable situations, leaving them feeling pressured, powerless, and completely at the mercy of those with all the power. Here's the kicker. Allie says these young girls weren't just random partygoers who happened to show up. According to her, they were handpicked, specifically chosen for their youth and inexperience. The way she describes it, this wasn't some spur-of-the-moment exploitation. It was a well-oiled system designed to thrive on imbalance, luring these girls into situations that were the polar opposite of the glitz and glamour Hollywood sells. It's giving predatory on a whole new level. And honestly, just thinking about it is gut-wrenching. If even a fraction of these allegations hold water, her, it's a huge stain on everyone involved, and the fallout could be nothing short of catastrophic. And here's where it gets even messier. Not long ago, one of Diddy's neighbors spilled some tea of their own, claiming that Diddy often had buses full of young girls brought to his homes for his infamous parties. It's enough to make you wonder just how deep this rabbit hole goes, and if anyone in Hollywood's elite circle will actually be held accountable.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses. You can see all types of stuff out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning, it gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want him not gonna go.
Ally.
I mean, it's not funny. I'm laughing at. Here's the thing. I wanted to stop it right on this part because, the kid thing. One of the girls that was interviewed, I always try to back up somebody's story, so to speak. The kid thing is, one of the girls was interviewing said she went to the all-white party, and she said she didn't say kids. She said little people. Remember, she said little people. So that stuck in the back of my head. Like, is she making this up? Because everybody thinks everybody's lying and all this stuff. So many people that's telling these stories said a lot of things about little people, and we are here to help the kids. So I'm gonna rewind this part. I think this is very, very important for you guys to know. So let's check this part out one more time.
How deep this rabbit hole goes, and if anyone in Hollywood's elite circle will actually be held accountable.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses. You can see all types of stuff out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning, it gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want him not gonna go.
Ally isn't just sharing her own story. She's exposing some manipulation tactics.
He said when his basketball go over there, he don't even knock on the door. I don't even want to go over there, man. I'm scared of Puffy. And this is a young dude, man. So, you know, people spilling their guts and telling the truth. This guy, he just said it. Tell them to stop bringing all them kids over there.
I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want him not gonna go.
Ally isn't just sharing her own story. She's exposing some manipulation tactics that feel all too familiar. The patterns she describes are straight out of the textbook. She talks about how young people are made to feel special or chosen with a flood of attention, promises of big opportunities, or just the intoxicating thrill of being close to fame and power. It's all a calculated game, designed to lower their defenses and make them think that Diddy and his accomplices care for them, when in reality, it's the exact opposite. What makes this even harder to stomach is that Ally's not alone in her claims. She is not the first to describe these kinds of tactics being used at high-profile Hollywood parties, and let's be honest, she likely won't be the last. Time and again, survivors have stepped forward with eerily similar stories. The glitz, the promises, and then the crushing realization that they were being exploited. The fact that Ally's story echoes so many others only makes her allegations hit harder. It's like there's this unspoken rulebook for how to lure young, vulnerable people into these situations. Ally's claims suggest it's not just one-off bad behavior. It's a systemic, well-oiled machine that preys on innocence. And the worst part? The powerful people involved seem to rely on the assumption that no one will believe these survivors.
I'm trying to deal with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to deal with it a lot because a lot of people don't understand when you say what's going on. It's not just jobs. It's not just a lot.
It gets even darker, y'all. Ally isn't just spilling the tea. She's blowing the lid off what she describes as a meticulously orchestrated setup at these so-called parties. According to her, this wasn't a chaotic scene where anything goes wrong. Nope, everything was carefully planned, right down to the smallest detail, to keep those inside feeling scared, confused, or too young and naive to fully grasp what was going on, let alone find a way to speak out about it. Ally paints these events less like parties and more like traps. Once you stepped inside, she says, it felt like there was no escape. The entire atmosphere was designed to disorient and overwhelm, making sure that anyone who felt uncomfortable also felt powerless to do anything about it. Imagine being young, surrounded by celebrities and powerful figures, and suddenly realizing you're in a situation completely out of your control. You're isolated, unsure who to turn to, and likely being fed the chilling idea that if you try to tell anyone, they won't believe you. It's calculated manipulation on another level. And that's exactly how, according to 𝗟𝗡𝗡, these so-called elite parties managed to keep their secrets hidden for so long. People weren't just guests. They were effectively prisoners of the moment, caught in a meticulously staged environment where every action seemed calculated to keep them silent. 𝗟𝗡𝗡 paints an image of an atmosphere that was not just intimidating but paralyzing and suffocating in its control. What's chilling is how methodical this all appears. If 𝗟𝗡𝗡's claims are true, these weren't just parties that went awry. They were environments meticulously engineered to exploit the vulnerable while shielding the powerful. This system thrives on fear, shame, and secrecy, creating a situation where those involved feel too threatened to speak up. So, what do Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore have to do with this? Demi Moore has never been one to shy away from controversy, but this latest revelation is pushing people to take a closer look at her past. Let's rewind for a moment. Demi Moore and Diddy didn't seem like a natural pairing back in the day. She was busy building a career in Hollywood with films like Ghost, while he was making major moves in the hip-hop scene. However, when you dig a little deeper, you'll find that these two actually crossed paths more often than you might think. They met at exclusive Hollywood events, were seen making public appearances together, and sparked interest in their connection. But here's the tea. Now that these allegations are coming to light, people are starting to question whether there was more to Demi's connection with Diddy than just a friendly vibe. With all these new accusations and Busby's claims surfacing, fans can't help but speculate that there might be a darker story lurking beneath this so-called friendship. Adding to Moore's controversial ties with Diddy, she recently opened up in a candid Good Morning America interview about a traumatic experience from her teenage years. Demi revealed that when she was just 15, a man showed up at her house, claiming her mother had taken $500 to let him in. In her memoir, Inside Out, she described it as a devastating betrayal, explaining how her mother's choices led her into dangerous situations, including taking her to bars as a teenager to attract male attention. Now that Demi's name has surfaced in the scandal surrounding Diddy's controversial gatherings, many people are starting to wonder if the trauma she experienced as a teenager might have influenced her path later in life. Some fans speculate that Demi's painful past could have created patterns that drew her into Diddy's circle, where similar issues of power and vulnerability allegedly played out.
How can a parent do something like that? How can a parent do something like that to their daughter? That's crazy.
Attract male attention. Now that Demi's name has
Taking her to bars when she's young?
surfaced in the scandal surrounding Diddy's controversial gatherings, many people are starting to wonder if the trauma she experienced as a teenager might have influenced her path later in life. Some fans speculate that Demi's painful past could have created patterns that drew her into Diddy's circle, where similar issues of power and vulnerability allegedly played out. Now, Busby is saying there's footage of young guests at these parties, and with Demi's name being thrown into the mix, folks are starting to lose it. The idea that there's actual video evidence linking Hollywood A-listers to these wild parties, that's a plot twist nobody saw coming. Demi has definitely been through her share of drama, but these new claims are on a whole different level.
And within me,
Yes.
I was in a place that was thinking, wow, how did I get in here? Isn't this interesting? And then my very next thought was, oh, I wonder if I can get out.
Fans are also talking about this weird video of Demi when she was 19, kissing her 15-year-old co-star, Philip Tanzini, multiple times on the lips, and not exactly in an innocent way either. And that's not the only thing coming back to haunt Demi. Remember her relationship with Ashton Kutcher? Demi was 16 years older, which definitely raised eyebrows in the tabloids, but now it's adding more fuel to the fire. With rumors circulating about underage attendees and her connection to Diddy's parties, people are starting to question whether Moore's pattern of dating younger men might be more than just a preference. It's looking like a deeper connection might be at play here.
Tendency, like my addiction to Ashton, and that was probably almost more devastating because it took me seriously away emotionally.
This isn't just about a Hollywood age gap. It's making fans wonder if there was something deeper going on in her relationships and if her connection to Diddy's crowd had any influence. But here's where things get even juicier. When Demi first began her relationship with Ashton, he and Diddy were basically joined at the hip. They were spotted all over Hollywood partying together, and Diddy even referred to their crew as a rat pack. with Jamie Foxx frequently hanging out with them. But when Ashton started getting serious with Demi, Diddy seemed to hint that their romance was messing with their nightlife scene. Some fans speculate that Ashton's relationship with Demi might have pulled her deeper into Diddy's world than we initially thought. Could Ashton have inadvertently introduced Demi to this chaotic situation? Let's fast forward a bit. With Busby's new claims, Demi's connection with Diddy now seems far more complex. We're no longer just talking about a casual friendship. It raises the question of whether she actually attended those controversial gatherings. If she was there, it's not just her cool girl image in Hollywood that's on the line. It also raises concerns about what she might have witnessed, or even been involved in, at these parties. And now, Diddy's legal troubles are reaching a critical point. He's facing charges that go way beyond your typical Hollywood scandal. Think trafficking, illegal activities, and allegations involving underage guests at his notorious parties. With a trial date approaching, if Diddy is found guilty, he could be staring down life in prison. But here's the twist. Demi's alleged involvement adds a whole new layer to this mess. If her name gets dragged into Diddy's case, it could become one of the biggest scandals Hollywood has ever seen. Diddy's defense team is scrambling to protect him, but if the evidence is as solid as Busby claims, things don't look good. Busby has even hinted that more high-profile names could be implicated in this case. For Demi, if she's tied to this inner circle, her career could be in serious jeopardy. This situation isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's also about the Hollywood elite who either participated in these events or turned a blind eye. Demi's life has certainly been no stranger to challenges. She grew up in an environment plagued with addiction and trauma, and she's been open about the moment she saved her mother from an overdose. These experiences have clearly left their mark, prompting fans to wonder if her own struggles with addiction made her more vulnerable to the Hollywood scene she found herself entangled in. When Demi married Ashton Kutcher, her battle with sobriety hit a major turning point. After 2 decades of staying sober, she felt pressure to blend in with Ashton's youthful, carefree lifestyle. In her memoir, she even confessed that during a trip to Mexico, Ashton convinced her to let go of her sobriety. Demi's decisions haven't just affected her. They've also put her family in a tough spot. Her daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, now have to grapple with the fallout from her lifestyle choices. If these allegations against Demi continue to escalate, her daughters could face another challenging chapter in their mother's story. This scandal isn't just threatening her career, it's also adding stress to her family's already complicated situation. Back in the day, Demi was known as Hollywood's wild child. She was famous for breaking the rules, partying hard, and living life on her own terms. But with these new accusations coming to light, her past decisions now seem much more troubling and problematic. While married to Ashton, Demi revealed that they had an open relationship, allowing for third parties to enter their marriage. She eventually regretted this decision, noting that it muddied the lines and created major trust issues. Now, fans are left wondering if this open boundary approach extended into Diddy's circle. Did Demi get caught up in something much darker while living out her wild Hollywood lifestyle?
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you
really?
have one, yeah.
Wow. Okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, can't tell that one either.
And with Allie Carter now claiming that she allegedly saw Ashton and Demi doing some crazy things at Diddy's parties, well, let's just say that Demi and Ashton might want to hope and pray that their alleged involvement never comes up during the trial, or they just might be next on the hot seat. Things are getting more heated every single day, but in the meantime, y'all let me know how you feel about this and then check out this next video.
I wanted to go through the whole video. First, we are on our live channel doing this. So as y'all can see, every now and then I throw things up in the air. Muff 40 gonna get it, y'all. We're gonna wait till we cut this off and she gonna get it. This is what we do on our live side, man. Thank y'all so much. Check this out. There are too many people that don't know each other is saying the same thing. Like the guy that was in the car saying, I'm his next door neighbor. Man, tell him to stop bringing all them kids over here. You know, bus loads of kids or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, I don't know. And a couple of people saying that, then these people add to the story and say tunnels. You know, I can't remember who said it, but somebody was saying that it's tunnels leading from his house to Bill Cosby's house. I think it's tunnels under all those houses, like all the rich people got on this island that Puffy lives on, and they had ways to transport things through tunnels. So I still haven't gotten too deep into the tunnel thing, man. I didn't know all this stuff was existing, these tunnels. So that's crazy. So anyway, y'all take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. Let me talk to my live stream. Yeah. Peace. All right. Muff, what you talking about? Yeah. Val, yeah, he told everyone hi except me. And I said hi several times. And he knows me. He's saying to me for my birthday. Yeah. I sung to you. Murph. Murph. My bad, Murph. I'm trying to do too many things. How you doing, dear? I should have spoke to you instead of speaking to Not Blind, because Not Blind throwing coconuts up in the air. Yeah, most definitely. How you doing? You doing all right? Karen and Crystal and Sunset Cookie. I like the cookie with the what do you call that? The Chinese cookie. Fortune cookie. Yeah, fortune cookie. Let's talk about it. We need to. Yeah, Murph. Okay, I forgive you. Yeah. The next time you come, next week you come, you're gonna be on punishment. Nah, man. But check this out, y'all. This is, oh my God, I can't believe this. I stopped it right there when my man was talking, and I didn't want to stop it too much. But
where every action seemed calculated to keep them to speak up. So then just a friendly vibe. Now Busby is saying,
wow, how did I get in here? Isn't this interesting? And then my very next thought was, oh, I wonder if I can.
I think people like this has been groomed and hurt so quick, fast, and in a hurry to the point that, God dang, man. Dragon X, what's up? Miss D, more coconut. Yeah, hey, y'all take Miss D and put her. She gotta go upstairs. Miss D, you gotta go upstairs. I'm sorry. You know how you take the kids and say, go to your room. Miss D, go to your room. Go play with the kids. You gotta go play with the kids with them coconuts. Yeah. Mike, you're on punishment. I'm on punishment. What did I do? God dang it, I gotta go upstairs. I'll be back. Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to 𝗑𝗢𝗓, man. And Debbie has 2 cats. Debbie has 2 cats. Not 1, she has 2. And Crystal's in the house. Shout out to Crystal. Check it out, man. Allie has said that I think some people helped them, and I guess they got tired of helping, and so they put her out. Mike love his coconut. Shut up, girl. I can't stand coconut. That's an inside joke, y'all. Is Pinkany. Hello, beautiful people. Yeah, I love, man. Y'all some cool people. D.I. Hi, everyone. D.I. Miss Cookie. What's up, Cookie? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out something, man. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping one day we can help Jamie. You're crazy, Mokaki. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I know. Mike Loopy. Yeah. Check this out, y'all. Y'all want to do something? Oh my God. We're gonna bring somebody on, but I can't remember the name. God dang, boy. How in the world? Y'all gotta deal with me, Miss Stephanie. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link up there. I forgot it's on me anyway. Somebody want to come on and say something? Yeah. Did I put the link in there? Appreciate you. Yeah, I just put the link up. Oh, I thought somebody was there. That's the video. How is all of Jag YouTube supporters? Yeah. How's all Jag YouTube can you come together? Can you come together in one another? Something. I don't know. How you work this thing? What's up, dear? It is Doc. Where you at?
No, it's the sun done went down on me.
Oh, the sun went down on you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good.
Some kind of live benefit in person to raise money for victims, survivors, and children. Yes, Muff, and that's exactly what we are here to try to do. But before we do it, we got to take Miss D and take her. Miss D, you got to go upstairs with them coconuts. You know I can't stand coconuts. You know that, right?
Oh, you don't like coconuts? Okay, that's what it is.
I don't like coconut. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like to look at coconuts. It used to make me real sick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my mom, she loves coconuts, but I don't like raw coconuts, like the fake shredded coconut. It's okay, but
you know what? We got stuck at high school and trying to get a ride home. Me, my brother, and some of our friends. It was so many of us, we couldn't all fit in the car. So we asked this one lady when her mom got there, can she take us home? And she coconut trees, that from the rearview mirror, the coconut trees and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would not get in the car. My brother my brother said, man, he said, boy, that's artificial. That ain't real coconut. It's just the smell. Come on, get in this car. And
not even the air freshener.
Yeah. And my brother looked at her. My brother looked at the lady, said, ma'am, he ain't gonna get in this car. And I was like, well, I'm glad you explained it to her. I started walking home. That was a long walk.
What?
And I was shocked because my brother actually walked with me. I couldn't believe that. But anyway, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Excited about the possibility of helping find some of these children, helping some of these victims, and just being involved on a real tangible level. So I'm excited about that.
So this is real. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I've been searching for for the real and seeing who's out there and listening to different people and seeing, okay, everybody's talking good, but who really wants to do something? Because that's where I kind of like to lock in. Is I'm a doer, so
Right.
I'll talk about it, but I want to get my hands in there too, so make a difference. So
right. And it's hard. It's very hard starting from zero when you don't have any like right now, right this second, if somebody in the chat room say they need help.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we could just feel sad for them and let's pray for them and all that stuff. But it's time for some action.
Right.
It's time for some action. So I don't know. My number one goal is to make enough money on YouTube to pay off all my bills. I'm talking about let's start straight from zero. And then we can take all this capital and I don't know, buy an apartment building to get people in, give them a good start, so to speak.
Right. And there's levels to it, right? Like when I think about it, it's like, you start with awareness and then you move on to, something else. And then, actually someone actually going to find these people. But once we find them, what do we do? Right. Because Ali has said before that, some of these government entities, they're the ones that are putting them back in these situations, right? So we don't want to put them, find them, get them, and then turn them over to somewhere else where they're just going to be, recycled back into this situation. So it's like, then what do we do? And I think we talked about it on the earlier live, is like some type of underground railroad type of network to where
Right.
you can, you know, there's a network of houses or places that people can go that you might not know about. And that's why I didn't want to say too much, because, you know, some information is for online, but other information is just for, you know, to
Right.
be able to help. You know, you don't want to give out too much because you don't know who's watching. Just like, you know, we're watching and looking for people there, people with nefarious intent, and they're watching too. So, you know, there's levels to it. So we all just have to figure out what level we want to get in on and plan for the level that we want to be at. So
Right. Right. There's been times where, you know how like you ride down the street. I don't know about like apartment buildings and people get put out and you see all this stuff on the curb. And I'm riding with my friends and stuff. And in their mind, I mean, they say it out loud like, oh, somebody got put out. We should go through that stuff, see what we can get. But in my mind, even back then, I think I was like 17, 18. I'm like, poor thing. I wish I had enough money where I can just take their stuff, throw it in the trash, have them all brand new stuff. And I said this to my friends before. And it was like, well, why would you do that? Because shoot, they knew they was getting put out. I said, that's make it even worse. They knew they was getting put out and they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, we definitely need a world with more empathy. We don't have a world with, you know, with enough empathy. And that's part of the problem, is that, you know, if it's not my problem, it doesn't matter. So, you know, the people who actually care enough to say, you know what, put themselves in that person's shoes and say, I wish I could, you know, help in that way, you know, it's just a great thing when you can find people that are like that, because a lot of people don't have that empathy, and especially now.
Wait a minute, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦. What's up, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦? Wait a minute.
How's it going, Cross the Boss?
The bias is from way back in the day, and I thank you for supporting the channel. He was a patron for a long time, and I understand, man. You know, people got personal finances that they got to do, but
yeah, not getting better. That's for sure.
You said it's not getting better?
That's for sure.
What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything's more expensive everywhere. It's not just the States, you know. Over here.
Oh yeah. You're right about that. Miss Teresa, Miss Beautiful. I love all the beautiful ladies. I'm just saying she kind of beautiful, but don't tell her I said that, because you know, oh, she can hear me. She can hear. Oh, she can hear me. Miss Teresa, I asked last night, but it was too much madness. Yeah, and I think the question got lost. But have you ever thought about starting a nonprofit 501? I don't know how to do that. Do you not do stuff like that?
I've had a nonprofit, because there's two types of nonprofits you can have that I don't think people actually know. There's one nonprofit that you don't have to have a 501c3, and then there is the nonprofit that you have the 501c3. And when you're applying for the so you can open up a business and open it up as a nonprofit. You can do that right now online, and it wouldn't be the 501c3, which is where most people like to donate to because they get it written off. But people can still donate to you and give you money with a regular nonprofit. Now, in order to apply for the 501c3, I've done it before. I've done the paperwork before and filled out it's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of information. And yes, you can do it, and you can do it on your own, and then pay the fee. I think when I paid it, it was $800, but that was like in 2015, maybe, so almost 10 years ago. And it was one of those things. They sent me an email, and they sent me a letter, and they said, well, in 6 months, we're going to get back to you. We received it. We're going to get back to you. 6 months went by. I didn't hear anything. I reached out. They sent me another letter, said, in 9 months, I'm going to get back to you. And they never got back to me. And so they just kind of took my money. I never found out what happened with it. But, you know, there are grant writers and things like that that can help you with that. But you know, for me personally with my business, it was always the lack of funds to be able to pay for a grant writer. That's why I did it myself. But a 501c3, I mean, that's definitely an option. We can definitely look into that and do the paperwork for it. But it is an option that costs a little bit more money. So, you know, when you're dealing with just trying to start at the bottom and work your way up, you know, that's one of those things that, you know, can be part of the plan, but it might not, depending on where you are financially, it might not be part of the plan right now, but something that can grow into that.
Yeah, we could definitely grow into it. And that's what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking like right now, if we was to hit the streets, or I don't know, find somebody that need help, we would have to actually get in touch with people who are already in a position to help others. Like there was a church who had apartment buildings, and they was putting people in apartment buildings, but they will evaluate how much they can afford to pay. And I think 2 of the ladies couldn't afford to pay anything, and they still got in. You know, they had I think they had like I want to say 18 or 28 apartment buildings, and they was pretty nice. You know, they was pretty nice. I would love to get in touch with the guy that was really close to the border patrol to that's hunting down the border patrol stuff, and then he introduced another guy who has like acres and acres of land that's helping kids and different things. I think in the beginning, if we start raising money and just give and film, I think that people would love to give and people want to see where their money going at. You know, it's like at the 7-Elevens, I don't know how many people have 7-Elevens around them, but at any store they have a little cup or something to donate to the kids. You just put your money in the cup. You don't know if they taking that money and going to the club, you know. So every foundation needs a spokesperson, a leader or something to say, look, thank y'all for giving, and now the kids having this type of Christmas because of you all, and we thank you. We thank people that gave $1.50. One lady has said, even on here, one lady has actually said to me, she said, well, I don't have much to give, but how can I help? And I'm like, I'm glad you said that, because you all can help by just watching all the videos we put up. And we don't supposed to say, because somebody lost their channel, by saying, you know how we get paid, right? Them commercials, check out the commercials. They're very interesting. I can't say don't skip the commercial. Can't say that, but leaving comments, answering other people's comments on the, if we all got together and said, well, you know what, I can't give no money, but today I'm going to answer all these comments. Yeah, I like the video too. Yeah, I like Mike, and Mike is funny. Don't show him no coconuts. Hee ha ha. Whatever. Because the algorithm will see this video must be real good, so they'll show it to more people, and then more people will come in. So getting that circle started is I think our first start, so to speak. And then no matter what you do, the bigger you get, people gonna be like, oh, he just taking the money and doing all this stuff. I'm saying it from the jump. I want to buy 2 cars with no engine. So I want 2 Teslas and pay my house off, travel the world helping people.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't need no 3 houses. I don't need no Lamborghinis or Ferraris and Bentleys, Maybachs, stuff like that. I don't need none of that stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things we can do is we can do a t-shirt, do our own t-shirt, and do a t-shirt drive. So when the money comes in, or a hat drive. This is my own t-shirt. This is my own t-shirt. The world's largest rap contest. We already did on the world's largest rap contest is actually a fundraiser called F.E.E.D, which is food eaten every day. So I think one of my ideas is to combat this thing on both sides. If we can feed everybody, I think some of these families will won't be selling their kids so they can raise money to feed their kid, they family, the rest of the family.
Right. And you're talking about the families in the Philippines. Is that what you're
Well, it
referring to?
just so happened. I started in the Philippines because when I was there, I couldn't believe how poor the people were.
Yeah.
So, and then you got Americans saying, well, what about the people here? You're way over there. Like, look, they got welfare over here. They got food stamps or all this other stuff here. I understand that. But I'm just telling you what God is telling me to do and what's on my heart, because can you imagine a mother can't feed their kids, so they can't even go to school. They going to school barefooted.
Right.
So
Right.
did you hear me when I was telling the story about in the Philippines, they have people that actually go through the trash can, the big dumpsters. This is their job, to go through the dumpsters to pull all the food and put it in one bag, take all the trash, they take all this food that they gather. And there's a couple of people, and they take it to this one place where they take all this thrown away food and mix it with all these 11 herbs and spices or whatever, and they roll it out and sell it to people that has little stores in their village. And they cut this stuff up and feed it to their kids and everything. And the people that's eating it, they know where it comes from.
Wow.
It's their way of life.
Yeah, that's what they're used to. When I was about 6 or 7, I can't remember, but my mother brought me to Haiti as a vacation. Why? Don't ask me. I don't know. But it was back in the 80s. It was between the first and second coup. And let me tell you, when I got back to New Jersey, Newark Airport, I kissed the ground. And I mean the ground. And once you see that type of poverty, it changes you.
Exactly.
I don't think anybody can see that type of poverty and not feel that they want to do something to better this world. So, I definitely understand with the Philippines, because like I said, I've been to Haiti, and, the people, the poverty there, the people that walked around barefoot, the stray goats that were just everywhere, the shanty towns. They didn't even have roofs. They didn't even have doors. They had like 3 sides of what I used to call a tin foil house, because it was that tin, and
with no doors, no lock.
No. And people can't imagine, like, you really just can't imagine. But once you see it up close, it changes you. It changes your perspective,
There's 140 people in the chat. Like, I'm certain there are a lot of talent of all kinds. Yeah, and different experience and skills. Yeah, most definitely. Okay, Teresa, you telling me that? First of all, I want to address what Jamie said. Jamie said, she said, Mike, you such a flirt. That's right. I'm gonna let these women know how beautiful they are, Jamie. Miss Jamie, you beautiful too. I gotta find a rhyme with your name also, Miss Jamie. But not blind. Why can't their government help them? Well, it's funny, in the Philippines, the Philippines had that big old typhoon. And that's when I was going over there to see my fiance. I had just left there, and they had this great big old typhoon that they got great big old ships on top of buildings. They don't know how they're gonna get them down. All this crazy stuff. And so I broke my neck to get back over there. And it was strange because my fiance was receiving money from me to help their family. Their government was not going to give her the government did not give her money, but gave it to her parents and the other people in the village and everything. Well, you have a fiance, and I'm like, how do they know that? I'm like, whoa, so that happened. And also, the government made them do work right in front of their houses in order to receive the money. Yeah, so it's that's just the way they do things over there, their government, I think the United States is as far as our governments and our welfare system and everything, it ain't the best, but it's way better than what they have over there. You
Yeah.
know, so there's been plenty of times they have nothing to eat and they would go out in the woods and find bananas and mangoes and coconuts, and you know, they grow their own rice, you know, harvesting the rice and stuff. And you know, there's been plenty of times that they don't eat. And I have a play sister over there, and I sent her so much food, money to get food for Christmas. I wanted them to have a great Christmas. And everybody in the village knows food over there. So they come knocking on the door, hey, Merry Christmas. And it's part of their culture to help each other and give to other people. And, you know, she said, I'm sorry, big brother, the food running out because so many people come. It's out, you know, and she's explaining this to me. So I send her another $100. Go buy more food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, it's the same thing in other countries as it is in, you know, in the United States. Like we have an issue where, you know, there's an issue with greed and corruption, right? And sometimes people don't get the opportunities that, you know, other people that make more money can possibly get. And it's the same with other countries. Like there are people in the country that have money, but greed and corruption will keep the poor and the rich rich. So it's not too far off. It's just their poor is a different level of poor than what United States looks at as being poor. So
right. I'm thinking about, because Debaz, you played, right? Are you still there, Debaz?
I'm still in Germany, yeah.
Yeah, you play instrument, right?
Yeah, guitar.
Yeah, he plays guitar. I'm once I go on vacation and put some thought behind all this, I think I'm gonna do some music and I really want to give people something tangible, a t-shirt, hat. You can download this music to help the fundraisers and stuff like that, and just see what we come up with. You know what I'm saying? Like Tobias, for example, I do a song or something and say, here, Tobias, you play some guitar on it. Whatever he does is, you think that's good? Okay, cool. And we produce it or whatever the case may be, and we put these songs together. I talked to Jaguar Wright about this. Latanya writes. So I got some songs and stuff that I'm working on doing, you know, and I ain't thinking my music ain't the best because it hit a couple of people, you know. I produced a song that landed on the Teddy Pendergrass album. Did you know that?
Wow. No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was thinking remember We Are the World. Remember they did We Are the World, and they did that to raise money, didn't they? The first one they did in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you said that, you know, I feel like the same type of concept, another We Are the World, and you sell that and whatever money you raise from that can go to, you know, whatever is necessary in the cause. Right.
And I think that people like Jaguar Wright has a very strong voice. Ali Carter has a very strong voice. You know, I'm saying that these people got followings. Other YouTubers can at least mention it on a channel. I mean, it's almost like we holding ourselves back.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you had a YouTube channel that got over 400,000 subscribers, and they say, Uncle Mike, mention this. We raising money for the victims and everything. Please share this and please. I would do it.
Yeah, me too. I only have 20, but I would still do it.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, I think this whole idea and stuff is only thing holding us back is us. You know, I think Miss Teresa and everybody can start looking into 501. I don't know why we need it, but I'm pretty sure everybody who knows how to do business. I don't know how to do business. I know how to make money.
It gives you tax exemption, and a lot of people will donate to a 501c3, which is considered charity. So anytime
Right,
you donate to a church or charity, usually they have a 501c3, and
right,
that makes it easier for them to donate, give large donations for you to qualify for them, and
right,
be eligible. So
right. So, like you said, in order to um get all this done, I think it costs money to even file for a 501(c)(3), or do you
it
file
does.
for it? I don't know.
Yeah, it
I'm just
costs
saying,
money.
right. So, um, I would actually try to design some t-shirt and put the message right on the t-shirt. Um, like, let's all support trafficking. I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. Um,
Right.
t-shirt,
Something.
yeah. And I
Some
think
call,
that
call to
everybody,
action.
right. And a t-shirt can be, then you got the situation of like, should we just go for the cheapest t-shirt, sell it for $20 or $30? You want it to be a strong, sturdy, like this t-shirt. All these t-shirts and all the stuff that I have is actually these are samples.
Hmm.
You know, I bought I was like, I don't know, but this shirt right here was pretty good. I wanted to see what the long sleeve looked like, because you get a long sleeve and this where it ends at, like this. You were like, this ain't right. This was a pretty good shirt right here, and I don't know where I got it from. So if anybody's into making t-shirts and doing t-shirts and all this, every time I try to do anything like this, you always get people who, all you gotta do is go to Teespring. Well, you go to Teespring and get it done. I'm trying to work with people who has some experience in different things,
Hmm.
and um and sit down and let's see if we can come up with something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that t-shirts is the answer. I'm not even saying music is the answer. What I'm trying to say is, sitting here listening to all these sad stories is not my answer.
Right.
You
Right.
know, so yeah. So yeah, most definitely. Debaj, you got anything you want to say, or you just chilling?
Well, I mean, I'd like to go deeper with it. I mean, those guys you had on yesterday.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw the first couple hours, then I did my own stream. But remember, I sent a message to you about doing an interview, dark side of the music industry kind of thing. Well, I'm gonna have to put that on hold for a while because the whole community just fell apart yesterday. But what I wanted to get to is how can a victim even trust anyone? This isn't anything new. I mean, look back to okay, Epstein Maxwell, right? They went they went they went to jail, but the people that they were
Abusing?
delivering kids to, where's those cases?
Right.
And then there was Jimmy Savile before that, and then there was Mark Dutroux before that. I mean, this isn't anything new, and what it basically goes back to is Sabbateanism. I don't know if you've seen Candace Owens when she was doing that deep dive on the Frankists. That goes several hundred years before that guy, and this is kind of people with the mindset of doing the most evil to force the Messiah back. That's their whole thing, and it's disgusting, and it's throughout the entire system.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy, man. I cannot believe that, like, all these years, man. Because we 4 hours away from New York, bad boy, and all that type of stuff. So we would go up to New York at a drop of a hat, breaking our neck to see a glimpse of Puffy or Bad Boy or whatever they was doing, Biggie. Anytime Puffy did anything at Howard University, my team and I, we was there. And I seen Puffy cut up and act crazy in the middle of the street. I seen that with my own eyes. I couldn't believe it. But at the same time, I would have never thought that he was doing anything like this. I'm saying to myself, I want to be a millionaire so I can just walk up to a family that's struggling. Like Shaquille O'Neal. He would go to Walmart and just start buying everybody's food.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that somebody, if we work hard at this, somebody like a Shaquille O'Neal or somebody like that, I can see somebody, we got everything set up, we're working hard as we can. I can see somebody donating $1 million.
Yeah.
I can see us setting up to have some people like, I'm just saying, Miss Stephanie doing this as a full-time job and having a team under you. You know what I'm saying? I can see stuff like that, but it's a lot of hard work because you got some knuckleheads that want to do it their way.
It is, but you
That's
know
the whole
what?
problem. Exactly, because you try to build a community, but then people have different concepts of how it should go, and the egos come into play, and nothing gets done.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
like what happened yesterday.
I didn't see the end, so I don't know how
Good,
that
you don't need
went.
to see it. Definitely don't see the end because that's when I really went off.
But you know the ego, when the ego shows, it's not for the right reasons, and I've had my own business before and it's done very well. And the one thing that I've recognized with my business is that when I stay within the will of what God wants for me to do, it's going to turn out better than I could ever hope or imagine for. And those people that are not part of it, that started out, that were not part of it at the end, they were not meant to be there. And so, my faith and my trust is that God is going to bring those people into my life that can help move forward. And he's going to remove those people that are not going to be there to help move the needle forward. So, it's disheartening because it seems like there's more people on the negative side than the positive, but we just have to keep doing everything that we can do with what we have. And, just trusting that God is going to remove those people. When they're removed, like, see ya, okay. And he's going to bring in somebody else that's going to, be there and not, have to puff themselves up, is okay with being second and okay with putting their head down and just doing the work. And, because at the end of the day, it's not about any of us. It's about, being a positive, positive for the world. Like, it's so much negative and so much, disdain in the world, like to leave something behind that is good for everyone. It's just that's what it's about. Everything else, I just leave it,
The whole thing is, taking care of business in your direct neighborhood and stuff, because there's too many people who are putting faith in politicians or like Elon Musk or these false icons instead of taking care of business right where they can, where they have an influence.
Right. Exactly. Like one of the major things that we did was we not only did because I had an after school and summer camp program for 10 years, and I also had a private school and I did homeschooling. So one of the things we did was I partnered with schools, with other businesses, with churches, and I would just call the schools up and say, hey, do you have kids that, are in need for Thanksgiving? Their parents might need something. And believe it or not, the school counselor, they know. And I would tell them, I don't need to know their names. I don't need to know anything about them. Just tell me how many people are in their family. We're going to provide, dinners for Thanksgiving for these families. And that was it. And, we had 11 different schools in our area that we serviced. And I think the last year we did it, we had about 150 families that we were able to feed over 11 different schools just by the school saying, hey, these kids families could possibly be in need. We're going to reach out to them. And that's how we got it started,
You know what I wish? I wish I had, to be honest, with the experience, and me and Tahir, we know how to work this YouTube. this engine to make it produce some money, but we don't have a star. We don't have a star. I'm not the star. 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞 is the star.
Right.
So if there's a way, I wish there was a way that we can contact her and say, look here, you ain't gotta show your face, but you can. What I'm trying to say is she has the power, but she don't know how to use it.
Right.
She
right.
can.
Well,
what?
I'm kind of on a different opinion on that, because the problem is if you build some community that's fighting against the system and you have a so-called leader, you can't have that, because if you have the head of the snake, you cut that head off, then
they don't know. They don't see. This is what I'm saying about. You're right. You're right. But we do it like this. They don't know that she's the head of the snake. She just do exactly what she doing in the car, doing the videos or whatever. But she doing it to give us like first dibs to it, so to speak. And that way we are raising the money. For like 2 or 3 weeks, man, her video was like #1 on our video on our channel, period. So my only point is she could say, well, shout out to the new music recording network, because they helping people. Nobody knows that. It's almost like I can have her snugged away in her own bedroom. Her and her mom can live right here, and I wouldn't say nothing to nobody. I think she's okay. She sent us this video, y'all, and the numbers will run up, and I would never say anything. You know what I'm saying? Jaguar Wright has that power. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a powerful speaker. Only thing I'm saying, I'm not saying that put her out front as the leader. I'm just saying use the tools, because she got everybody's attention.
Right. When they speak, people listen.
Right. So if y'all need some help, y'all need to go to F.E.E.D. I'm just saying, or whatever our organization would be, the Music Recording Network. Y'all need to go to them, because I really feel as though they helping people. Pew, because she said it. Because a lot of people think she's lying. We experienced that last night. So, and I'm like this, I don't care if she's lying or not. She got the people attention. Once we get the people attention, then we had somebody in our chat a couple of days ago, and they were like, well, I need help, and I need help. Oh my God, I need help. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. What can we do to help the person?
Right. I saw that too. I was in the chat when that person came on.
Right.
Yeah. And that's why, as we're moving forward with the things that we can do now, we plan for bigger things later. I definitely feel like having safe house options are, if we could ever get to that level. And just like you said earlier, like with big homie CC, like, his team, if we can connect with him and understand what his team does, how we can, have a team like that, like just have different, even if it's not big homie CC, even if it's, a team that we build ourselves, we have to understand the intricate, design of how they built that, so that we can, repeat that, so.
Tigger said, like, she don't want to come out. Who cares about that? That's not the point. What she wants, everybody.
She has information. Ali is vital for information. I don't really, for me, she's named a lot of names. It's not about the names. And just like, I think I heard her say a while back, like some of these names you won't even know. And so the names don't matter as much as it is the information. Where did you go? What did you see? What did you smell? How did you get wrangled up into this? And, her mom as well has information, like, what did you have to do to fight for? How did you know that she was being like, there are so many different things,
And
that
it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
Mike, she doesn't want to come out. Okay, she don't want to come out. She don't have to come out. She can support. I don't want her to come out, but I'm just saying this is a dream of mine. I'm like, yeah, that is good. You don't have to come out. You can stay upstairs in the bedroom I gave you. You and your husband. I mean your mother. Don't come out. But she don't trust nobody. Fine. You ain't gotta trust me either. You ain't even gotta come over here. What I'm saying is, I just want her to start focusing on helping in some kind of way. And it ain't gotta be with me. And it don't have to be with Too Strong. Lord have mercy. Don't have to be with them. But at the same time, I just want more people to start focusing on, you know what, if we all start helping together with $1, so to speak. We got 158 people in here. That's $1 a month. That's $158 a month going toward feeding some little kid that was thrown over the wall with a broken foot or something. Somebody said that they think they broke the foot or something like that. And I think that everybody that's in the chat room, will probably try to spare $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and then whatever the channel makes, we just throw that in the pot too. Here we go. Let's help people. Let's help people.
Yeah.
Remember
That's the only thing I'm saying.
The last video I requested, that rap video, the Bobby Knight. He does a lot of community work, and he works with the local government. That's where it counts. He's had soccer fields built and basketball courts and stuff. He gives free beat courses to kids, how to make beats.
Right.
And that's how just in your community, do what you can to make your community better. Neighboring community sees what's going on, they start doing that. That's how you gotta get it to grow.
Right. And what'd you say the guy's name was?
Bobby Knight?
Yeah, Bobby Knight.
That name sounds familiar.
Savage Serenade.
Huh?
Savage Serenade was the song I'd requested that day, a couple months back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They did a report on train tunnels. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They all this stuff. Renee says, sounds good, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, there's definitely, we know there's tunnels. New York has a whole subway system. So we know that the idea of tunnels or underground cities is not that far-fetched, when we're talking about how people are being moved around and where they're going. So it's just understanding where, like where.
Nat Blind said, look, sorry, Nat Blind said, I honestly don't think money, wait a minute, I honestly think money is not the answer, but I guess it depends on who distributes it and how.
Yeah.
Money is how can I say, money is the answer, because you need the capital to put gas in the car to go take the food to the people. Well, buy the food. You need money, like Big Homie CC. Let's say we found a house. I'm just using a scenario, and we know this house has kids in it. We seen them going in and out. We had surveillance. People was on there. We know this the house. We're gonna hit this house. The hitters, they gonna want some money. You gotta feed them, get them there. The guns and stuff. Oh, come on, Miss Blind. I can go on and on about why we need the money.
I understand what she means though when she says it's not necessarily the answer. It's not you can do things without money as well. Like, for example, we had a choir that came, and they were the African Children's Choir. They were from Uganda, and we sponsored them to come and do a concert. And when they came, the kids did not stay in hotels. They had chaperones, but they were actually split up into houses of the people that stayed at the church. Like, so a couple of us volunteered, and each of us had 4 kids, and their chaperones stayed in our house for like 2 or 3 days. And so it wasn't really a money issue, for them per se, but there still is, you still do need some financial backing. But to her point, like there are things that we can do, without money,
I agree.
getting involved as well. So I understand that.
But it takes even them houses. I'm not saying that they got to pay rent the 3 or 4 days they was there, but you got to feed them.
Right.
Round trip, you needed money to get them here round trip, you know.
Right.
So there's a lot of people want to do a studio, a lot of people want to do a YouTube channel, a lot of people, you know, they want to do this. It takes money to do it. Some type of way it's going to take some money to do it. You know, I want to be like you, Mike. I got 6-7 years of $80,000 worth of equipment saved up. You know, and people, why you always tell people how much your equipment costs? Because I'm proud of it. That's why. You know, I invested my heart instead of buying all these shoes and all this stuff. I invested into this moment.
Right.
This moment, you know. So now that we gonna sit here and Lord have mercy. I'm just waiting 5 more days, y'all. We waiting 5 more days. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna start off with a vacation. And then I'm gonna be going back and forth to the Philippines. I'm gonna have my little studio set up there. And when it ain't nothing to do, I don't have nothing around me. I can focus on doing music, and we're gonna talk and try to figure out a way to get everybody to, oh yeah, we're gonna go viral.
I mean, hey,
people like me, man. I don't know why. Don't be bringing no coconuts. People like Jaguar, right? They laughing at me, say I'm gonna need me a big cup like Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. I'm like, okay, Uncle Mike, that's sticking. I like that, you know. And everybody in the chat is, I mean, we sitting here talking, and it's 123 people watching. Actually, it's probably 120 because me and Tahir be having 3 or 4 computers going at one time.
Hey,
yeah, you know. And it, I mean, I don't try to take the they go Miss D. Miss D gotta go back up. Miss D go back upstairs. And she putting coconuts in the chat. I don't try to stress the truth. I don't try to make things bigger than what they need to be. You know, I try to, and I think people see that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. So what do you do? What do you like to do as far as like you like to help kids? Do you sew? Do you sing? Do you write?
I have sung, and I've written a couple actually children's books way back in the day, self-published. But really I started out, I don't know what it was like. My first job outside of babysitting was when I was 12. I worked at a summer camp and I was a junior counselor. And since then, I feel like even if I didn't want to, I've always had kids around me. They've always liked me. And so, you know, it got to the point where I was given the opportunity to start my own business and, you know, like the after school and summer camp. And I'm always about like, you know, education, things like that. So, you know, we started a preschool for the church, and, you know, I had my own private school, and then I homeschooled my kids for a couple of years. So
big one, get them out of that public education system.
Yeah. And in North Carolina, if anybody's in North Carolina, I mean, I'm from New Jersey, so I went to public school and I got a great education in public school. And you expect that when you go somewhere else, that's what it is. And, you know, raising my kids in North Carolina, that was a chore. So homeschool was definitely on the table for many years with them. So I've always had a heart for children, just because they're innocent. They're the most vulnerable. They can't stand up for themselves the way that we can stand up for ourselves and say, no, don't do that. And, you know, and just any time that, you know, the thought of someone abusing a child, taking advantage of a child, like if I can step in and do something, I'm that person that will step in and say something. I will step in and do something. So that's just, you know, like I said, that's just been what I've been on. And since I moved to Florida and I don't have the business anymore, I've been thinking, okay, I want to do something. And then all of a sudden, you know, God was like, back to the kids again. I'm giving you another mission. And here I am. So
Look, Dada said, she said, hey, Dada, Is that right? Dada, Didi, Dada,
Didi.
Didi. I said Dada, Didi. They gonna laugh at me. I want to help go into the tunnels and look for the kids. Well, you're gonna be going by yourself because I don't want to go down there.
Bilingual.
I don't want to go. Yeah. But she said she want to use.
Okay.
She's bilingual and she want to use her speech in Spanish and everything. That's beautiful.
Yep. And that's what the network is for, is to bring everyone together. We need people that can translate. We need people that will go down into the tunnels. We need people that are going to, like, even if we get permanent housing, right? Like apartments, we need temporary housing, right? We need some place to bring them to if, once we find them, right? And we need to have trusted, entities, trusted businesses, trusted governments, that we can go to. We need to have lawyers and judges that we can go to that, get information about, the laws and what can be done, what can't be done, so it's just so much police, sheriffs, just all different levels. Like this thing is so big and so massive, everyone can play a part and be a part of it. It's just bringing that network together and organizing it and say, hey, I'll like, this person is good at this, they want to do this. This person is good at that, they can do that. And really, I think the biggest thing I think about is the protection for the victims, right? We don't want to ever put them in a situation to where they'll be re-victimized through us. So we have to be careful as well, while we're planning and while we're, organizing, that we're not re-victimizing them, putting them into a situation that is, what they just came out of. So we have to be mindful of that too. So
yeah. My son and friend. Okay. All right. Now Blind, she said at the Music Recording Network. I'm sorry, Miss Blind. She said, like, I meant they need to educate people too. Yes, indeed, and make sure the money is distributed properly. Don't end up with the money, it goes other places. Right. Most definitely. And if I have anything to do with it, I will make sure the money ain't going to because I have already given. I done gave 10, 20 years of my life to prepare for this. So it's not like, I bought a Tesla, then I totaled it. I was driving too fast in the rain. But that was my treat to myself. And that's why I said I'm gonna get another one now that I'm understanding how everything is working. But anyway, so I think that we would hire some, just like a church, I guess. You get your trustees, and no checks can be signed until it's got 2 or 3. We know how to. First of all, we find the right people that we really, really trust. Pay them a salary. God dang, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know what happened with what's the lady name that Jennifer Lopez had played her part and the girl died. Selena, thank you. And Selena manager was
Yolanda.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be getting out of jail now, and oh my God, she killed that girl, man. I don't care. I was gonna kill myself, but I pointed the gun. Well, go on and do it then. You still ain't done it yet.
All that over greed. Just greed.
Right. And she was, what was you doing with all the money? God dang.
Just being greedy.
See, that's kind of like the conundrum, because who has the money and what are they doing with it? When we're talking about the billionaires and stuff like that, they're not doing anything to help the world. They're just trying to build up their fortune. So the main issue isn't money. The main issue is morality. How do we raise that?
Right.
Great question.
Right. Integrity. Like, you really have to have a level of integrity to where you know what you need to do and you're going to do it because you care more about the mission than you care about, making money off of it,
Right.
And those are the people that we're looking for, is that, the ones with an extreme high level of integrity.
Well, we're gonna find out the first of the year, y'all, because In fact, yeah, we're gonna find out the first of the year because we about to make some changes in our lives, baby. Good God Almighty, big
Yeah.
baby.
And I have some information that I'll discuss with you offline, Mike, because it just hit me before I came on, but there's some moves that we might be able to make sooner than I was thinking that we could, but we're still going to need a team of people to be able to come together and help it move forward. But I think we might be able to do some tangible.
Right. Okay. And also, you remember yesterday, what's the little the one that came on that was talking to them, and they was talking at the same time. Fringe Media Group or something. I got it right here. What's the beautiful lady name? I just sent her a text. Fantastic music group. And I don't know why me and these names boy don't get along. Her name is
Marisa.
Fantastic, huh?
Marisa from the chat, she made a good comment. Selena was the occult too. They all are. I'm turned off by music, and you have there. You have to go by like look into Tavistock. There's a reason that if you think of the 60s, you think of the 70s, you think of the 80s, think of you see a specific style, you see specific music, and this is all social engineering at the end of the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame that it has to be like that, you know, because music is so powerful, but you know.
Miss Pinckney, she said, I can help. What can you do, Miss Pinckney? Other than looking real beautiful like you are. People say, Mike, you a flirt. But they beautiful people. Miss Beautiful. What can you do? Can you sing, dance, drive a tractor trailer? What can you do? I don't know what you can do. I'm just joking. Yeah. I like to have fun. That's what I do. You know, music sucks them into hell. Yeah, it do. It can. It ain't suck me into hell because I get into a zone with the music, especially when I'm in the studio and stuff. I had to get into a zone. I prayed to get into the zone to finish the song for Teddy Pendergrass. So many people was calling me, yo man, what you doing, dog? How the song coming along, man? And I'm like, at first I'm like, oh man, you know, I'm about to start working on that joint, shorty. You know what I'm saying? But then it got to the point where, wait a minute, it's hitting me. I gotta come up with something good. And the phone ringing, yo, dog, what you doing? How's it? Man, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I gotta concentrate and get this thing done.
Yeah.
So you gotta get into a zone. You gotta get, even when people don't realize Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe, football players, basketball players, musicians, they get into a zone. When I'm on that stage playing that bass guitar, sometimes I can't make a mistake. Even my mistakes sound good. And they looking at me like, yeah. You know how it is, the bias.
Well, would you think what Nikola Tesla meant when he said to understand the key to life, you have to understand frequency and vibration? That's exactly what music is.
Yeah. You know, so I think that I think I'm on a mission to not let people down.
Yeah.
You know, I think that my mission is to help people. And I have always done that. I remember when I was little, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. My father we used to go swimming a lot. My father used to make me go off the diving board. I can do flips and stuff. Yeah, Mike, come on, do this. But I didn't want to get wet. I hated getting wet. So as kids, when you get in the swimming pool, later on, all the kids got to get out. So now I'm dry. I'm good. I don't want to get wet no more. But it was a little kid. I couldn't believe the pool was so crowded. And it was a little girl drowning. I don't know what happened. She just kind of went down too far to the deep end, and she couldn't, and she was trying to, and I saw her, and I'm looking at, and nobody would help, and people would go past her. Look, man, she's drowning, ha ha ha, and keep on going. Yeah, I couldn't believe that, and my little self went in, da da da, like I had a cape on, and I was, move out of the way. I swam over there, and the water that she was in, I couldn't stand up in either. And I don't know how to save nobody. I'm a little kid, right?
Oh no.
So what I did was I go under the water, hold my breath, and I would pick her up, and I would walk her a little by little to the end where she can stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to do that like 3 or 4 times. The first time I'm like, let me catch my breath. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me because you're gonna make me drown. So then I jump, I let her, she trade water. So let me catch my breath. Okay, now let me walk you. And I'm walking and pushing her as hard as I can.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's always been in me to be to help people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with this, I said, man, all I gotta do is get this YouTube channel. All I gotta do now is get people involved in what I'm doing worldwide and watch us work. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if we do some music and do the channel and everything and not be afraid of, is the music gonna be good enough, or God, ain't nobody gonna buy this music or whatever. But I think people that are overcome because people know what this music stands for.
Right. We use all our talents and gifts for the benefit of those that we're trying to help. So I'm down with all sides of those, and that's the same reason why I'm trying to build my channel. The same thing, just so I can. I mean, I'm at 20 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 50 just so I could go live. So,
all you need is 50. Well, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm getting people little by little, but it's funny because you always think that all of your friends from Instagram, Facebook, you tell them and they'll just come. No, it's never them. It's always strangers or somebody else. So, I'm not worried about it. I know that it'll get to 50 and then I'll be able to go live. But until then, like, I enjoy this and I enjoy partnering. So it doesn't bother me whether I'm here or whether I'm over there. It doesn't matter. The point is to, do something and be part of the solution. So.
Right. So what do you do on your channel? Wait a minute. Hold on. Mike, I want to send you some money. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. So I can buy my Ferrari. I mean, Lamborghini. I mean, Bentley. I mean, Alfa Romeo. I don't know no more cars. I'm sorry. I'm out of there. No, most definitely. Every time somebody donates or do a super chat, that's another thing we're going to try to do. What, the Cash App or the PayPal? I can't remember which one take out the least amount of money, but YouTube super chat, they take out 30%.
There's Kofi too. I'm not sure what their rates are.
Who? Kofi.
KOFI. Yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Pinkney, and you say you can do a t-shirt. Most definitely. I need to do my email. Watch this, y'all. I just learned this right here. I think I'm a computer tech now. Email. So if you do an exclamation point email, it'll put my email address up there. Now that I'm talking about it, ain't gonna do it. There it is. It did it. Nightbot. Nightbot is our #1 worker. That's Nightbot is Tahir's cousin. That's Tahir's cousin. Oh no, sometimes they say that's Tahir's son. Yeah.
But back what you were saying about,
yes,
saving that kid in the pool. I mean, I think the smartphone definitely helped disconnect people more than connect, because you see somebody getting beat up or somebody drowning like that. I mean, who's going to jump in and who's just going to pull out their phone and film it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I would tell them, I'll wait till they pull out the phone and film it so they can see me dive in. Da-da-da-da. No, they can see me put the cape on first, and then I dive in. It's like, that guy right there is a superhero. Yeah. It's today's society is not, they're not thinking clearly.
Yeah, they're disconnected from reality.
Right.
Like, they're so
Anytime.
disconnected.
How y'all feel about, Meek Mill? Do you think that boy gave up some favors to be where he at with Puffy?
I honestly, I can't say whether someone did something or not. I'm not on that side of it, but nothing surprises me anymore. Like if they said yes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Then you have it's the way he moves and stuff. I shouldn't be saying this, but should I say it?
Go ahead. Why not?
I think that he probably had some man-on-man fantasies ever since he was a little kid. I could just tell.
Mm-hmm.
I got family members and girlfriends from back in the day, and I would tell them, I said, "Oh, you're gonna make him soft, and you're gonna make him a little girl." Now you why you saying that? Because you hugging on him, and I can tell the way he loving this hugging you doing, and the little boy is freaking. He should be riding bicycles and trying to get into boxing and playing football. He at that age, but yet it's cold outside, and he want to wear this Spider-Man suit, his pajamas, while y'all we going to the store, and he got this cape on, getting up under the daggone basket. He too big to be in the basket, so he under the basket thinking he's flying. And I'm like, boy, get up. Boy, I'm embarrassed to be around y'all with and the mother just pushing him out. He having fun. And he almost tall as the mother. He too big to get in the back. You know how you put the kid in the little part of the basket with
yeah.
I ain't talking about that part. He too big to be in the big part of the basket.
No.
Is it me?
I mean, I hate to think it or say it, but it's looking as if that, just like Jag said, no one gets to this level without giving up something and and sacrificing something, because if this business is about blackmail and embarrassing people and keeping them submissive because of something that they've done or you caused them to do, then it goes right in line, right?
Yeah, Mike Ray, and then if she wants to, of course. Yeah, you I wonder if she want to come on. And then you got just Tanya, she was saying some things. If somebody else want to come on, they welcome, I guess.
Yeah, but for me, Puffy was never like. It was funny because when they started talking about him and they start calling him a mogul, I was like, well, since when? And maybe because I'm, all my family's from New York. I'm first generation Jersey, but we're right across the bridge. So, for me, Puffy wasn't ever that guy that was that guy. He was always that guy that was with everybody else. And so because he was with everybody else, they, kind of gave him respect, sort of, but he was kind of just that guy that was always tagging along in my mind. So when they kept calling him a mogul and saying all these things, I was like, well, when did this happen? But, I guess you think about it with the alcohol and the clothes and the, I guess you could say that, but he was never as cool as I think the world saw him in my mind. So it was just kind of weird.
Yeah, she said, I just sent you an email. I think that I never looked at the statistics and everything. And I'm like, God dang, I need to listen to some of his music and stuff, because all bad boy artists went downhill, all of them. Mary J. Blige is the only one that stayed, I think that Puffy used everything he can to act like he was the man. Sure, I can. Okay, let me see. Invite.
Yeah, he was very insecure. If looking on the outside, I see him as being a insecure person. Like he
Mhm.
just, he rode on the coattails of every artist that he ever had, and he made himself relevant through his artist. But in honesty, he really wasn't. He was
Taking
just there.
everybody's publishing. Jesus, are you serious?
Yeah, and a cheat on top of that. Like, why don't you pay your artists? Like, come on, you're getting way too much money to not pay your artists, to cheat your artists. Like, there's enough money in this world for everybody to get paid and get paid well. So,
It's always
Right.
been the problem. I mean, I remember growing up seeing how like my favorite 70s bands, they were always getting like no money from like their first 5 albums until
right,
they ditched their manager, ditched their label, whatever.
Right.
Because you got these kids, they have this talent, but they're not like businessmen. They don't know the inside out of
right.
that whole game.
Right. And
Right.
they think if they get on that they're going to be, filthy rich, and they don't understand these contracts and these documents and, what it means to sign over your name in perpetuity and all this other stuff. And you can't use it again now. They own you and your masters and, so
And
yeah.
it's funny in the music industry. Like I did the song for Teddy Pendergrass, right? And here's my manager. He said, "Oh, shit, we going up to New Jersey to meet with him." And before we got out the car, she goes, "We ain't taking no less than 20,000." And I'm like,
Okay.
and I'm saying to myself, we gonna take whatever the hell Teddy.
Give me.
I'm like, who are we? I'm just a little no. I'm hoping that he liked the song. We don't even know if he liked the damn song or not. You talking about so how much money she on the money tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there. So we talking. He liked the song. He want to do business because look, this how I end up doing the song for him in the first place. They was trying to do a hip hop song. And they ain't know what they doing. Teddy Penn, turn out the lights.
Yeah.
Lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
Light a candle. And they trying to do a hip hop song, and I'm laughing. I'm like, that ain't hip hop. That's terrible. They could have got Bad Boy to do the hip hop song. They could have got Babyface, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They was rolling. She talking about some 20,000. I wanted to say, girl, I was happy. Shoot. So Ted said, "Okay, Mike, do you want to talk just you and I first, or do you want Linda to stay and talk?" So I said, "Well, Ted, since I'm new at this, I want to talk to you first." And Linda looked like, "You son of a," I'm like, "Girl, cause you great blow this deal." So we negotiating, right? He said, "Well, how much you want to do the song? We want you to work with the song. What this? How much you want?" So I'm thinking about what Linda said. 20,000. He bust out laughing. He said, "Man, it's not even cost me $20,000 to do this whole album."
What? Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, well, 10,000. And that's when he said. He said, I could have got Babyface, Jimmy Jam, all these people, all these producers he was naming. And I said, look, I said, Ted, and this is exactly what I did. I said, Ted, obviously I'm out of I don't know. I said, man, I just want to do a song for you. I said, man, look, you got all these awards and all these, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm happy to do this song for you. So I negotiated down to $5,000. And he was like, well, I don't know what, you knew and you trying to do. I said, look, Ted, my studio was pumping. I had 4 engineers working for me. My mom was doing the books. I had a secretary answering the phones when she wanted to, only when she wanted to. But she was answering the phone. You see what I'm saying? I said, Ted, we ain't talking about no real money. I just want to do this song for you. And I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
I just want to do this song because I ain't never worked with no artist and my song gonna be on the radio. I ain't never done nothing like that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, okay. I said, I'll tell you what. Let's just do the song. I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna work as hard as I can. And you pay me whatever you want, you think I deserve. How about that? Because I'm negotiating still not in your ballpark or whatever. But no, we can't do that. We can't do we gotta have something contract. It gotta be on the contract. We gotta have it. I said, no, we can put it on the contract. I said, you can put a penny on there. I sign it. I don't give a daggone. Whatever you put. He said, okay. He said, well, you want to do a handshake? I said, I'll do a handshake or whatever. Whatever. If we finish this song, you gave me 1 penny, I would be happy. Because I did a song with Teddy Pendergrass.
For 1 penny? Oh, for 1 penny?
Yeah, for 1 penny. That's what I told him. I said, you can pay me 1 penny. We worked on that song, man. And I was doing such a good job. I submitted 2 more songs to him. They ain't make the album though.
I mean, sometimes it's like that. You have songs and they don't make it, and sometimes they do. I mean, I've done 1 song in the studio before. I can't even tell you what the song was for or who was for, but I only got paid $200 and there were no royalties behind it. So, it's one of those things where you kind of sort of wanted to make it big, but then at the same time, if I'm not gonna get royalties behind it, I don't want it to get too big because the $200 was all I was getting. So
yeah. So at the end, when we finished and he sent me the contracts and everything, and it was a check in there for $5,000.
That's good.
And he said, because I like you, I'm gonna give you 2 points on the album. And I was like, whoa. And everybody, all my friends, and well, not all of them, but a lot of, man, you stupid, man. You should have got. Well, how much you would have taken? Shoot, man, he beat you. I mean, Teddy Pendergrass, I would have hit him with 50,000, dog. Yep, and you would have never did the song.
Right. And you know what? It's the opportunity, right? Because if you work with him, the possibility of you working with someone else, that's what you're thinking of. Like, if I get in good here,
what? Because I did the song for Teddy Pendergrass and word got around, the studio stayed booked. I'm talking booked.
Yeah.
Studio, we was banking on, we was trying to make studio time every hour on an hour for the whole month. And we would miss we was charging like what, $40 an hour or something like that. Around the clock, 24 hours around the clock, I'm making $40 an hour. And we would miss like 3 hours because equipment breakdown, somebody, so we tried next month. We missed about 4 hours. We only 4 hours wasn't covered. God dang it. I was burning CDs for people. I was charging $100 to burn CDs. 1 CD, $100.
Wow.
Good God Almighty, baby. That was yeah. We had money coming in. She said, I need to find a link. I'm sending it to you all. You can't. Let me. In fact, I'm gonna answer your email. That way you can see the link. God dang it. Wait a minute. She was supposed to come on a long time ago. You send me an email. There you go. Reply. I know y'all probably like, this boy is. I'm all done. And I used to do IT work. I used to do IT work. So Tobias, have you ever did it? You just played a guitar. Oh, there she go right there.
Well, I was kind of just I was basically in the 90s. I was living in the studio.
Yeah.
Because I was helping people, I'm American in Germany, helping people patch up their lyrics, playing a solo here, background vocals there. I was just always hanging out in the studio, for nothing, just to get my name out there.
All right, we got another guest on. I know y'all she looking all excited. None of y'all are more excited than me. I'm like, oh, shit, hello, what's up?
Oh, what's up, everybody? Oh my God,
Hey.
I'm not technology savage. I tell you, I don't know nothing about this technology.
Join the club. Let me take this hat off. I'm getting.
But like I was saying, I can help you as far because I do outreach too, you know, through my church, or you know, by myself too, also.
Mm-hmm.
I make custom made draperies and everything, but I can do the t-shirts, like you said, if you know, whatever t-shirts you want, I can do that for you. And I would love to donate. I had got on your I think it was your live. I'm just getting on to this what's it called, this YouTube thing. I really do the TikTok thing, right?
Oh,
And I
I don't do
transfer.
TikTok that much, man. Everybody keeps saying, man, you should do TikTok. People blowing up on TikTok. And I'm like, well, how much money they making? I don't know. You got a TikTok?
No. But
No.
see, I don't do it to make money. I do it to relax myself. Because after working so hard and everything, it's so good to just be a character, somebody else's character.
Well, that's why I don't do TikTok, because I'm doing YouTube to make money, so I ain't got time to be playing on TikTok. That thing is addictive. Right. That thing is, man. I'd be cracking up laughing on half of the stuff that. Man, I gotta stop this.
Well, but I just wanted. I had. It's a lot that I want to talk to you about as far as the sexual abuse. I went through that with my husband, with my child, but we can get through that. I mean, so I know where people are coming from. But what we're here to do now is to let you know that I'm here. I want to donate something.
Okay.
Because I'm all about that. I'm all about helping.
Amen.
People. You know what? Even if you think some people might think, oh well, they probably scamming you. It doesn't matter if the people are scamming you. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you why. Because when you give from your heart, when you give from your heart, and God knows it's from your heart, it's not in vain. Now, if you give to those people that's not deserving of it, they got to answer to God, not you.
Yep.
You're still going to get blessed.
Yep.
You're still going to get blessed. So
intention.
I love the way, I love your, you know what? I haven't seen anybody on TikTok like you. I haven't.
Me?
Because you're honest, you're loving, you have a worship with you, and you don't sugarcoat nothing. You let people know just where you stand.
Amen. Amen.
I love that. I love.
Was you on last night? You was on last night when that girl made me so mad.
I don't think I was. I'm glad I didn't see that.
That girl said, "You don't follow Mike. He ain't got no plan."
Oh no. You know your plan is God's plan.
Right. I said, "You're
right."
That's
what your plan is.
I didn't have a plan when I started this YouTube channel.
Nope.
I have a plan when I built this recording studio. I had no plan.
Mike, look, your plan is God's plan. That's what people don't understand.
They don't understand.
You are doing this for God. You are helping people, you know, because that's what God wants.
Right. Yeah. How you think I feel?
We got so apart from helping other people. Only thing we was worried about ourselves. How we gonna make it? How we gonna make it through? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? We're not looking to helping other people. Even if it's a slice of bread, it's a help. And that's what people fail to realize. That I commend you. I thank God for you, because you are doing something that a lot of people don't do. And I admire you about that, because God is using you. He's using you. He's in you. And he's going to continue to do that. And you're going to be blessed with whatever you need because of what you're doing for his people.
Appreciate it.
For his people. That's all. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I don't care if it's 10 cents. You know, you're helping. That's all that matters. And God sees that, and he knows that, and he admires that, and he's going to continue to bless you because of what you're doing.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
let nobody take you away from that. Nobody. No, I don't care what it is.
2025 God is ready. Cat Williams said 2024, all lies will be exposed.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Look, my
People want
sister,
some hope.
I love my sister up here, and she was telling the truth about a whole lot of stuff. And I admire that. And I can go on and on and on, but I don't want to do that. But I just want to let you know that I'm here for you, Mike. I want to, if you could send me some kind of link where I can help financially, and we can talk about the t-shirts. We can hook up or however we want to do it. We can talk about those t-shirts.
Right. They normally put the PayPal link up there. I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm like you, girl.
It took me a little while to do this.
See, that's I'm just saying, supposed to be able to say, here you go, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Look, I just got on TikTok not even a month ago. So I just got on that.
I pretty got TikTok down pat.
Okay, well, talk the PayPal to do a donation. I don't know, but you got plenty of time. It's no rush.
Yeah, what I do is I email you my number, and sweetheart, I'm just saying, what's that? What's VB?
VB video blog.
Okay.
I'm just saying video blog. Okay.
Send me your information and everything. But
yes,
I do. All this stuff that we're talking about, the Sean Diddy and everything, I haven't been through, any of that, but I've been through my part.
Yeah,
I've been through my part where my husband, that was a pastor, molested his daughter, our daughter. I mean, I've been through so much. I think I put that in I think it was on a live, and then somebody said, well, this is not the time, and which I respect that so much. It's just that so much was going through me when I was hearing all this stuff.
Remember, they said this is not the time. What to put? Wait a minute, slow down. You said what's not the time?
I'm not gonna say it anymore because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Yeah. That's what they bank on. Because me, I'll be like, well, what is it, man? I have said so many things.
No, but then somebody behind that and came and say they admire in so many words they admire, and Mike would get with you.
Okay, yeah, most definitely.
Somebody said that. I think it was a guy that said that. But I wasn't mad because I feel like, okay, it probably wasn't the time. But then I got into the jam when you was doing, the music, the video live. So, but I just wanted to, to talk to you about that. It's so much to talk about in my life, what I've been through, and I know this other thing is so big. I don't want to take away from that. So. When you're ready, I'm ready. When you're ready to talk to me about, this, then we're ready. Then I can tell you my story.
Yeah, right. And I believe that all of our tests, all of our testimonies, like that's what brings us to the table that we're at right now. It's because of the things that we had to go through. I mean,
I'm sorry, sis is already. They didn't have any food. That's her little son right there. And we got pictures on the website that she's sending me they had a Christmas party and they didn't have any food.
And y'all and you guys blessed.
Yeah, so we sent the money over there and everything.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We don't know what we was going to do.
But let me tell you something. If more people on here, please, if you can find in your heart to help, because there's so many people, so many families. I mean, it could be our neighbors that need help. It could be our neighbors that need help. Right. So if we can give anything, anything that you can give, $1. Even if it's $1 a week, if you can't do $1 a month, there's something to help him help other people, because he's being used through God. And that's what I want people to see. He's being used through God. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Amen to
I mean,
that.
you could take me off now. So I
But
said what I
we
had to
gonna talk
say.
because I want to see
Oh,
what
I'm in Maryland too. I live in Maryland,
what part of Maryland.
District Heights, Maryland.
Girl, you right down the street. I'm coming to see you tomorrow.
I done told you that in your thing. I'm right down the street from you.
Is that right? I'm in
Yes.
Waldorf, Maryland.
You in what? Oh my God, we right down the street from one another.
Yeah, District Heights. That's where my
District
studio used to be. About you remember the run and shoot?
Oh, for real?
Marlboro Pipe. Yeah, I was just over there at Marlboro Pipe.
Oh my God, I mean, we
neighbors.
literally around the corner from each other.
Most definitely, we got to hook up. Most definitely. All right. Okay.
Right
I don't know how you can remove. Have a nice one.
I love you. I
Okay,
love you guys. Love
Bye.
you. Give me your information, sweetheart. Send it to me, okay?
It's the same. I'm just saying VB on YouTube. If it's the same picture, everything. My channel's all the same. And then my information is underneath in the comment section of my videos because nobody's over there, so it's okay. You'll see it in there.
I'll make sure you get it also. I send it in the email.
Thank you. Because I don't think I know how to do it from.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
What I do is I have
you guys. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care.
I love that. Cool. I love that energy. I love that. Like that's exactly what's needed to fuel, you know.
Yeah. All right. Just Tanya is saying I want to hear you play the bass. See, that's a $10,000. That's you gotta donate $10,000 for that. I'm just serious. My uncle used to always say that.
I'm just serious.
Yeah, he could have said I'm just playing. He said, I'm just serious. Yeah. On the video, I'm playing bass on a lot of the intros and stuff. I used to play the bass, and it's funny because I got the guitars hanging up and all this equipment. And in the comment section, they terrible, y'all. They terrible in the comments. He said, he ain't no producer. He just got all that equipment and stuff. Act like he know what he's doing. So I made up a little groove to play on the intro. So now I'm playing the bass. I played a little track. Be like, "What's up, YouTube? Check this out!" And I start playing and showing off a little bit and everything. I've been playing since I was 7. Off and on. And I haven't played like 8 years, but I promise. I said, you know what, Lord? If I can get off this job, I'm going to do music full time, and I'm going on vacation, and then I'm a find a way to do an hour, 2 hours on my craft and stuff. So we did a live stream where I was sat here and made a beat, and they was like, what is it that you can't do?
Yeah, I was there for that one. So you play the bass, the piano, and the drums.
Yeah, and the trumpet.
And the trumpet.
And the lead guitar. So
wow. So yeah, so you play 5 different instruments, and you were talking about a band. You don't need you are your band. So you don't need a band. You are the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. So
and remember back in the day when you did that jam session with a keyboarder from your old go-go band.
Yeah, when the keyboard player was here, that's the keyboard player from the church. The drummer is the drummer at that church is the one that cussed me out in the middle of the service. Yeah. That's why I say I don't like church people. But he needs help. He needs financial help, and everything. I would love to bless him, man, because he played with one of the biggest bands in our area. He played with Red Essence. I'm pretty sure. What's the girlfriend name that just got off? That's gonna do the t-shirt.
Lynette. I think.
I'm glad that we met. Lynette. Yeah, I like that. That's what somebody said on the tape. But anyway, he played with Red Essence, and Marky is like, he's getting old now. Oh man, his finances all messed up, and the drummer at the church is charging him to take him to the store to cash his check from the church. Every Sunday, the church writes a little check, little $50 check. My check was
Wow.
50. And so when you take I think he was getting $100, maybe $150 because they felt sorry for him. But when you go cash a check out of store, they gonna take a percentage out.
Yeah.
He's so poor he can't get a bank account. I'm trying to help the boy get a bank account so you can save that little bit of percentage. But then the drummer taking him to the store and he charging him $20 for gas.
That's terrible.
By the time he cashed a check, he owe money.
Right. He didn't get nothing but $15.
Right.
Trip.
So there's been plenty of times where he would. I said, man, look, from now on, I'll take you. Well, how much you gonna charge me? I'm gonna charge you what I charged you last week. Yeah. That's just like, rest in peace. My grandfather came in. He poor thing. I had to pull him up out of his house because he's old. He couldn't clean or whatever. So he started living here. I'm. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Oh my God. This is a whole different story of how I got this house. I still can't believe I got this house. Sometimes I come turn the corner and be like, thank you, Jesus. I got a 3-car garage. Nice. And I ain't bragging. I'm like, I never thought I'd have a house like this. But anyway, so my grandfather and all my aunts and uncles and stuff, some of them just, they ain't love my parents, but I mean, goddamn. I mean, love my family, but goddamn.
Family is family.
That's family. So they asking me, well, how much you there she go. Yeah, I just showed her pictures. I showed she's in the chat. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, because she just sent me these pictures. And yeah. Oh, she sent me some more pictures. That's one of her cousins right there, I guess. Yeah. Oh. So I'm so happy that they having oh my God. All the food and stuff for the kids and everything.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, sis. I'm showing your stuff.
That's awesome.
Yep, your pretty sis is here watching from the Philippines. And she crying and crying. I can just stop crying. Now you're gonna make me cry.
Oh,
now, I don't want to cry. I'm too tough to cry. But anyway, so my grandfather needs a place to stay, and he's a little old, but he still got it there a little bit. And he keep asking me, well, I'm living here with you. We need to sit down and talk about some rent. And I'm running around doing all kinds of stuff. I'm like, okay, granddad, you got two choices. You can either pay me $5,000 a month or zero. $5,000 a month. I said, well, you better look at that zero then.
Right.
And so I just stayed fast on that. He said I need to pay $5,000. So he done called the aunties and the sisters and stuff. And I said, no, that's not what I told him. I said, either you pay $5,000 a month or zero.
Right.
So now they want to have a meeting. What you gotta have a meeting for? I ain't changing my mind. So now well, Mike, first of all, wait a minute. He gotta pay. I said, that's my grandfather. And I gave him the choices. I ain't changing my mind because y'all want to sit down and have a meeting. Either you pay $5,000 a month or you pay zero. Now you pick one.
He's supposed to pick the zero. He's supposed to know to pick the zero. That was.
And then my aunt got a nerve to tell me, well, $5,000, that's too much. I said, well, you better look at the zero then. Shit. I mean, it ain't like you don't have a choice.
That's the whole point.
That's the point, dummy. Y'all don't. All of them. I said, y'all the stupid. Are you sure I'm supposed to be in this family? Are you sure I'm supposed to be in this family? Yeah.
Because they focused on paying, but when it comes to family, it should be like, this is what we do. Like, we take care of our family, especially our elders. So, make sure they're good.
Yeah. Yep. Mike seemed like the type of own a barbershop, schooling the youngest, telling stories. Yeah. Much love, Ara. Yeah. Sis is in there.
So it's your house someday.
Huh?
No, I was reading the comment.
It says, show us your house someday.
Yeah.
Where you see that at? I can barely see this stuff.
Dee said, show us your house someday.
Yeah, we gotta clean up first, though. We gotta do a lot of cleaning up. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I don't even see that, Max. Oh shoot. And that's they go to Boo Boo. Hi, simply Murph. Well, Mike, what's up? What's you something? I'm getting hungry now, y'all. So, let's get this what's up and stream, y'all. What's this for? He's sending me a string, y'all. Lord have mercy. Is this? You sent me a stream, y'all? For what? Mike in trouble. Jamie said I'm in trouble. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Most definitely. I think that you could be a big help on a lot of things, especially with writing letters. I try to get Sis and my boo-boo Mina. I try to get them to help with the emails and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Mike. To come on what? Oh, wait a minute. But we on the WhatsApp app. Oh.
I mean, I just think everybody can play, can play a part, whatever that part is. And, as long as our heart is in the right place, then there's nothing that we can't do, small or big, I just know that, and I've seen it before because I've done it before that, when I'm within the will of what God has for my life, those doors are going to open and it's going to be bigger than, I could ever imagine. So, I mean, for anybody that's out there and just listening and say they want to do something, they don't know how, I mean, you can do something. Don't feel discouraged. You might not have a lot or anything like that. There's always a place for anybody that has a heart to do something to help, and these kids need us at the end of the day. There are still so many kids that are missing and, they need us to have that heart. They need us to care. They need us to actually put our phones down for a minute and get up and start looking and to find out where they are. So they need us to care, and it starts with us, So
I like I don't know how I started drinking coffee all of a sudden, man. There's a coffee machine at my job, and I started drinking more coffee. And next thing you know, I'm hooked on coffee in the morning. So in the morning, I come in here. They done said so many times, you shouldn't eat online. Yeah, you right. I'm not gonna eat online. You shouldn't be drinking online. You shouldn't be doing. I'd be doing all kinds of stuff, man.
I mean, I have water in this. Like sometimes, you talk long enough, you need a sip of water or something. Then to wet your whistle to keep your lips from sticking together. So I don't need that to happen.
What are you doing on your YouTube channel? I mean, what is your YouTube channel about?
So right now, like I said, I started my YouTube channel. It was just me walking the dog and talking about stuff, and then I decided to go toward the where are the kids and finding the kids. So my YouTube channel is in no way as sophisticated as yours. So it's just me talking about what I want to do, talking about building the channel and getting to 50 subscribers, and you know, just kind of like the journey with that right now, because our main focus right now is to get to 50 so we can go live and we can, you know, connect with the community and start to really build this network. Because, you know, at this time, no one, like, I can't go live and people just see me and come to my channel. So, you know, right now there's nothing we can do until we get to 50. So right now my channel is just very generic, just me, like I'm talking to you right now, and just saying like what I want to do, you know, that I do want to connect with others, that I do want to get information, that I do want to, you know, partner with others, because I know this is a big task and I don't know everything, but I do have the heart to do something. And the more that I know, the more that, you know, I can be involved and pull other people in and just build that network. So
do you have any kids?
I have 3 adult children. I know people don't think that. Yeah.
What? You said I got 3 adult children. When you say adult, what age, bro? What age?
My oldest is 27.
What?
My oldest is 27, my middle is 25, and my youngest is 19, about to be 20.
The hell, I thought you was 27.
I get that. People don't believe me, but yeah, I have a couple more years under my belt. Well, they say black don't crack, so
That's what they say. What is your channel called? Yeah, Renee. What's your channel called? Yeah, let's plug that real quick.
My channel, I'm just saying VB, so it's the same as my name here. So it's the same picture. I'm just saying VB. I only have 16 videos up there, and like the last 5 have been about the kids. So, you know, my email is linked in there. I think
I don't know. Can you put the link in? Oh,
let me try now. I don't really, cause I'm in StreamYard right now, right?
If
so
you put it in the private chat in the StreamYard, Mike could just copy that and put it in the chat.
Okay, so
you can go to she can go to the private chat
here in StreamYard, yeah.
So this chat button is the private chat, right? Like if I click this chat button in the StreamYard, that's the private chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go and get it, right? I'm working on my phone, so
yeah. Thank you, 𝗓𝗡, because Tahir went to sleep, and
I didn't know any of this stuff, but for the last time you talked, it's just like the last 8-9 months I've been going on panels. Some do it through Discord, some do it through StreamYard.
Yeah. This is stream. I don't even know how to, wait a minute. I hit the comments. Oh, the comments went away. Banners. Oh, private chat.
Exactly.
I see private chat, but
because you don't need any special rights to post in there.
Right. I was going to just look up her channel. She said simply. Wait a minute.
All right. Paste.
I'm just saying VP. That's the name of your channel. YouTube channel.
VP. Yep, that's my channel.
The link.
Did you see it? Okay. Okay. So you can.
It probably won't come up because.
No, not in YouTube, but in StreamYard, Mike.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely didn't come up on YouTube. Wait a minute. Did you put it in?
No, I put it in the private chat. I'm not in the. Okay, you see it?
Yeah, I see it now. Wait a minute.
Cause see, I'm still working from a phone. Like the computer that I had, it does not work. So I have to get me a new computer. So until then, I'm just working from my phone. So, you know, working with what I have, and I'm okay with that. So
see, that's how you're supposed to work it. You're supposed to work with what you got, baby. The Lord will start. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Go.
So you trying to get 50 subscribers, right? How many you got so far? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 50. I had 20.
So all you need is 30 more.
And that's pretty good. Yep. And and it's funny because I started off with like 3. So And
Yeah,
this
you got
week
21.
I got a couple more. So I had 21. Okay, look at that.
You got 21. Everybody go. Oh shoot! Did I do it right? The bias. Did you see the link? The bias. The
Yeah, I
bias
see
will
it.
be up. You gonna go subscribe to her channel?
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It just helps us to be able to have, two outlets to be able to share
Base
this
girl.
information.
Base girl 42 said I just subscribed. Let's
Thank
all
you.
do it.
Thank you.
Base
I
girl. You
appreciate
play
that.
bass guitar, base girl? I just subscribed. Renee just subscribed.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean,
Look at
this network is, that's what we do. We help each other out, and then we push push it out and work with
Jamie.
everybody. And
Yep. Jamie says she just subscribed. You gotta watch Jamie. You sure
thank
you subscribed, Jamie? Did you subscribe? You sure? Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Sit down. Cool, found it. Window subscribed. Base girl. Amen,
thank
sis.
you.
Jamie, Mike, I did. No, you didn't. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Just
Thank you.
Danny. Yep. M. Huh?
I can't see the chat, but thank you. Thank you. I'm listening to you.
Yeah,
you can watch the chat on the other on the comments.
But she on her cell phone, so
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
Yeah, that might be hard.
I have this much of a screen.
NMM, there's a tongue twister. MNM. She says she subscribed, but you better check her subscribe too. You better check her subscribe.
Thank you.
Subscribe. Miss D. I had to start me a fire. What did I miss? Everybody subscribing, Miss D, to
I'm just saying.
Make it make sense. That's what I was going to say. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what sis said. He. Oh, they talking to each other. Lord have mercy. Lord. Look at that. See, they talking to each other. That's sis and boo boo.
Oh.
They talking to each other. Who family? I mean, yeah. Just see, look, they now they best friends, Lord have mercy. We're gonna have to boot y'all out.
that one video title that says it all. Critical thinking is critical.
Oh yes. Yes, those are my older first videos that I had, just me, talking about life and walking my dog, and then I decided to go toward the kids, like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this, and but we'll still talk about some things that are going on, because sometimes you do have a conversation about some things. It'd be wild out here.
Oh, you got to know about the news is they'll concentrate on what's being reported, but what's not being reported.
Exactly.
So
it's like
go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying it's like when they talked about the drones in New Jersey, like, I have a friend that called me, the drone was over his head, and he's calling me and telling me I can hear it. And it's like, so he's asking information. I'm telling him what I heard. And I was like, well, this is what they said on the news. So everything that they said is probably the opposite.
Yeah.
So they know what's going on. They know where it's coming from. They know where it's going. They know who owns it. But yeah.
Okay. You need 19 more.
Really? Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tanya, what time and day do you come on? Is that for me, or that's what time?
For me?
It's aliens, Murph. Murph, I'm in this chat room waiting, and I ain't seen nothing.
I don't come on.
I can't see it, my dear.
I don't come on because I can't go live. I don't have permission from YouTube.
Yeah. She need 50 subscribers. She need 19 more subscribers in order to come on. So I'm assuming that just Tanya's talking about me.
Yeah, it gotta be, because I'm a nobody out here in these streets.
Definitely aliens. Tika, go upstairs, Tika. You go upstairs to your bedroom with them coconuts, girl.
You know what the funny thing is, my friend, he said the same thing. He said he thought it was aliens. I said, well, I'll tell you this much. If it is anything that is not earthly, they would never tell us, because that means that they have no power and no control anymore. And no, like, why would we listen to our government if we know that there's something outside of this world that's here, that's just, you can't do anything about it. So they would never tell us if that was the truth. So
Cassandra said, what's her name again? I'll put it in the chat. Her name is Stephanie. You want people to know your name? I'm sorry.
That's fine. Either some people, I go by Lorraine, but it's Stephanie is fine too. Or I'm just saying VB. That's fine.
I'm just saying VB. What does the VB stand for?
Video
Very
blog.
Beautiful.
Never thought about that one.
Oh, video blog. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very simple. I'm very simple with it. It's really not anything.
Okay. All right. We got 98 people here. Let me see. Let me go back and look again. I'm sorry. Come on, y'all. Don't make me look bad. I think we can do this.
You guys have been amazing, man. I'm thankful. Like, I'm very thankful that we were able to get together and do this. Like, this is just, I've been so excited every time I connect with someone new. I'm just excited about it. Like, yes, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So this just makes me giddy.
Okay,
the fact
girl,
that we can do something.
added. There you go. Appreciate it. Oh, Mike. What's up, Q? Is that right? I'm putting the y'all go sub to a channel, please. Look at a video or two, Mike. Running that game. That's right. I'm running game. How you run the game? Do you walk? I'd rather walk the game, baby. I ain't trying to run no game. I'm trying to walk the game. Yeah, my fiance in the chat also. Watch out now. Dang it, Nancy. Uh-oh, what's this? Please post her channel. I can't find it, VP. I just posted. Thank you, QK. I'm posting it. The Music Recording Network Live. Click on that link. Maybe I should have put your name up there with the link. Maybe that might help.
I have no idea. Like, I'm still learning all of this. Like, I literally, when I got the call on my heart to do it, I was like, okay, now I got to figure out how to do all this, because I am new.
Okay, I'm gonna work with you.
I appreciate it.
You be my protege. Just don't bring no coconuts with you.
Don't worry.
Where did this coconut meme come from?
Huh?
Where did this coconut meme come from?
Yeah, I don't know what. I was telling a story about, I don't like coconut. I can't stand coconuts. I don't like the way coconuts smell. I don't like the way coconuts look. And I'm going to the Philippines, and I'm hoping that I don't accidentally eat coconuts, because they go, Miss D got to go upstairs. So I was telling them that. So everybody started putting coconuts up. I don't like the way they smell. I was dating this girl. She had coconut smell in her hair.
I use that stuff, the coconut hair, the green goo stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and the coconut oils and all. So she got mad at me. She told me, I said, oh no, I don't like coconut. And she was like, well, that's it. Like she trying to find a excuse for us not to date anyway. We ain't like each other. I mean, we were just putting up with each other, whatever. Anyway. So she said, oh, well, shoot, well, that's it, because I ain't changing for no man and no color. And I'm like, well, baby, hold up. Maybe I need to change. I'm the one who I'm like, I'm not asking you to change. Maybe I can learn to like it and all this. That's right. What I'm thinking. So they start putting coconuts all up in the daggone chats that day. And I said, I don't like coconut, I like strawberries. So then some people started leaving strawberries.
Strawberries. That's how I feel about shea butter. I don't know what it is, but I don't.
Oh, sis subscribe to you also. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
sis.
thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, let me see where we at, y'all. Come on now. Don't make me look bad.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna get 50. We almost there.
Thank you so much.
We need 2 more people.
Yeah, shea butter. I do not like the smell of shea butter at all. Oof.
Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I thought I did, but then I bought some like raw shea butter and I was trying to, call myself doing stuff, mixing it by,
Listen to the fiance talking about something. I will prepare a lot of coconut for you, honey. Yeah, right. You go upstairs. You know what? You go upstairs. I want some of them chickens. She can cook too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Coconut cooking oil. Oh, listen to this. Coconut 10 away. Yeah, Mercy 10 away. Come on, y'all. We got 10 people need to subscribe.
You.
You gotta watch for the coconut cooking oil though. You should really only use that when it's warmer weather, because in cold weather I can stuff up your arteries.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
So you gotta try coconut. Look at here. You gotta try coconut rough yummy, Uncle Mike. What?
Like, you know how they stick the straw in the coconut and was it coconut milk or coconut whatever? No, I can't do it.
You know what? Y'all want to hear something funny? We went to what's that movie with it? Castaway, when he was stuck on that island and all he had was coconuts and bread. I said, man, I would have died right then and there. Blue. I would have died right. The only thing on that island was straight coconuts. He said, I'm tired of coconuts. Shoot, I would have starved to death.
Yeah, I'd have been cooking up leaves. I'd have been trying to pick leaves and make some type of greens or something.
Look, sis talking about something. You know what, big brother? Coconut helps your hair to grow.
It does.
Yeah, I use that stuff all the time, and I'm 60 and I still got long hair.
Yeah, I put it in my hair too. I do put coconut oil in my hair. Yeah, I just don't like to eat it, like the raw, the real coconuts. Nah.
I don't like no coconut in your hair. Don't put none of that.
So no cocoa butter.
I don't like cocoa butter. Nothing. I don't even like cocoa milk.
No, you know what I mean by cocoa butter. You know the cocoa butter that you put on your skin, not even the cocoa butter.
If it got the word cocoa in it, it don't come in my house.
What? Not even cocoa. Now, see, that's what I had to draw the line. You got to have some cocoa butter now. You got to have cocoa butter.
No cocoa butter, no coconut, no. If it got what happened was a couple of days ago we was live and I was driving. We was leaving the guy house. I did set up the cameras and stuff for the guy. We're doing a video shoot, right? So I was on the live. I'm coming home and I went to the McDonald's got this new McFrappe. Right? McDonald's got this new McFrappe. So I tried the new one and it got a coconut taste to it. I can't do this. So I'm returning the McFrappe and the lady, the guy with his gay self. I don't have nothing against gay people. It don't have no coconut in it. I said, look here, man. Let me tell you something. I don't want this thing. You telling me it don't have coconut in it. My taste, but I taste coconut. I tasted twice. But I'm saying this. We don't. This is coconut is not in an ingredient. I said I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't want this McFrappe. I want a different McFrappe. I want the caramel. But I'm saying, sir, this don't have coconut. I don't give a what you saying. One more time. My body is saying that it's coconut in it.
Right. It is not. And I'm not taking it. And
coconut cake. Y'all sit down with all this coconut. Y'all look here. Y'all take them coconuts and go subscribe to her channel.
My mother loved coconut cake like that. She would talk about coconut cake like You would think she knew how to bake the way she loved it so much, but she wasn't. She loved coconut cake.
Nah, homie.
Pineapple's my thing.
There you go. Now we talking.
Yeah, me too. I eat pineapple like every day.
Coconut is the only coconut and sauerkraut. To be honest, I don't even know what sauerkraut tastes like.
It's cabbage with vinegar.
Coconut, sauerkraut stinks so bad to me that I won't put it in my mouth. So I don't even know what it tastes like.
It's good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna eat it like potato salad, but if you put it on your hot dog or your something like that, that's what my they used to eat it. Nathan's hot dogs and sauerkraut, and mustard, but it's just cabbage.
Sauerkraut is so nasty to me that how nasty is it? It is so nasty to me that I don't even know what it tastes like. It's just like, well, never mind. I ain't gonna say. I'll agree. It's just like doo-doo. Doo-doo smells so bad. Who knows what it tastes like?
It's not a strong taste, I don't think. I haven't had it in years, but I don't.
You spice it up with those seeds to give it flavor.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all are going crazy.
Like I'm trying to think. I'm like, sauerkraut's never really been that offensive for me. Like that's not one that's just like oysters or something like that. I'm like, nah, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. It's the consistency that I'll never, the peach cobbler banana pudding. Like I don't like my cookies to be mushy. So I couldn't eat banana pudding because, the cookies get soggy and that consistency doesn't work with my palate. So
All right, let's see where we at now. Y'all making me look bad, but that's okay.
Y'all doing an awesome job. I appreciate everything. Let me just say
6 more people, man. We need 6 more people to
wow.
Come on, y'all. 6 more people now.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you guys.
How many subscribers? 6 more. 6 more people. Go find 6 people to come on here real quick.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And we're going to be seeing more of each other because, we're going to be working on this day by day. So I still have a full-time job. So that's why, I get to listen in the morning, but then after I get off, I get to participate more.
Wow. So you can listen while you're at work?
I work from home. I work remote. So I'm able to, I can put it, I usually stream it to my TV. So you guys are usually on my TV in the morning and I listen to it while I'm doing my work and, and then once I take a break, then I can engage a little bit more and then I listen some more. And then, after I get off, then I'm like looking for everybody and everybody's gone. Waiting for somebody to get online.
She said ice cream tastes nasty these days. Girl, if it's coconut ice cream, it definitely tastes nasty, but not strawberry.
What brand? Yeah, because I like cheese.
Oh, I'm sorry. 𝗘𝗢𝗡𝗞 J. All right, I'm in there. Okay, let's see where we at, y'all. So
Thank you.
I ain't think it was gonna be this hard to get 45. We 5 short.
And you see, and so you see how hard it is now. Look how hard it is when I knew nobody. And I was just talking to people I knew.
Yeah, I wish we would have started this earlier, but it's all good.
Hey, tomorrow's another day. Next week is another week. Next month's another month. I know that God is going to bring everybody that needs to be there, and I know it's going to get done. I don't stress about the timing of it. I just, continue to stay faithful to what He's called me to do, and that's it. And let Him handle the rest. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much.
Do you know pineapples kill parasites
and bacteria?
Oh, okay.
It's also very good for like congestion. Like I used to take allergy medicine every day, and I stopped because it was messing me up and it was making me itch every time I would stop taking it. And so the pineapple would help with congestion. So now I don't even have to take allergy medicine. I'll eat a couple pieces of pineapple every day just to, you know, clear up all that
She said, "Oh,
congestion.
Brazza ice cream."
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I haven't had ice cream in a long time.
Amen. Base girl 42. Food.
Our
Food
food.
is nasty.
Yeah, we definitely, America definitely has some issues with food. I don't know. When I go to other countries, it's just not the same. Like it's just not the same. It's so much better. And they say it's so much healthier too. They don't put all the additives in the food in other countries that they put
Yep.
here.
I mean, I find it kind of a compromise. Just the name Food and Drug Administration. Why should the same people being approving both those things?
Right.
She
Right.
said, "I love apple juice."
Apple juice.
Well, I'll try pineapple. Yes, we are Murph. Yes, we are Murph. Yeah.
Yeah.
So awesome, man. Yeah, we're gonna get together and I want to see what you're recording and everything. And we'll talk. I don't want to say too much. We're gonna be born to people.
we can record going forward, and it is probably gonna be much better than what I've been doing. But you know, like I said, I do it what I can with what I have, and you know, might not be much, but you know, just put it out there. So I know you gonna laugh, Mike, because it ain't nothing like what you have. I don't have no mics that echo, and you know, no bass guitars I could be showing off, and no keyboards, and you know, music videos and stuff, and intros and outros, and you know, I just click on, hey.
You know what? It's funny because a lot of the stuff I was doing is like almost like an overkill, you know. And I was saying to people, I said, "Man, is this a God damn it to ask to hear about the daggone the music heads." I don't know why I can't find the video that I want to play when I want to play it, you know. But we'll get into all that another day.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh?
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. We got a play. I got a playlist that with all the skits and all the double mics. Like, okay, somebody asked to see the well, that's the practice like a pro. I'm gonna play one of the intros with me playing the bass.
Okay, yeah.
Because somebody asked to see me play the bass, and oh man, and it's so many of them up there, but I just gotta find one because I want to find one when I was standing up playing the bass. But I ain't gonna bore y'all to death to look for that. Let's do this.
Do you usually sit down and play your bass?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Okay.
Sit down and play, or stand up when I'm really trying to show off. You know, when I feel like showing off. But I'm just gonna play this one. This is and I'm proud of this one because this video has over 2 million views on it.
Wow.
Wait a
That's
minute,
awesome.
Yeah. So wait a minute, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Screenshot. All right, right here. Bam. Oops. Are y'all still there?
Yeah, we here.
Yeah. Nah, homie. That's from Charleston White. Jamie with the beautiful red shirt on. She said I'm a flirt, so I'm gonna flirt with her to death. All right, check this out, y'all. Let's see if we can get this thing going with my crazy self. Watch this.
Well, maybe I hit y'all with this. Here we go, y'all.
What is loving you too? Yeah, yeah. Hey. It is the Music Recording Network. Hey.
You came to our channel.
Hey.
We'd like to thank you.
Thank you. Let us know where you're from. Hey, let me know where y'all from. Put it in the comments below to let me know.
Thanks for coming to our channel. See what we do.
See what I do. Let us know where you're from.
Thanks for coming to our channel. We do this for you.
We do it for you. Let us know where you're from.
Subscribe to our channel. Party with us.
Hey, let us know where you're from. But sleep is in the way. Sleep is in the way.
That I like that.
Bass out of tunes. Bass out of tune, y'all. What's
Man, that was so long ago.
going on, YouTube? Hey, I just thought
That is so long ago. God, dog, man.
You got that funky sound. I like that.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's funky. Just
Yeah, that was
funky.
real funky. I like that.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see some of the old video. This way back in the day when I was called myself yeah. Then I did a little practice. See, so I keep all my videos up from like day one. You know, I'm trying to find what I need to do, what I should be doing, what not to do. So we started doing reactions and the channel started growing.
Yeah.
Which was a major mistake, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, copyrights.
Okay.
All the music is copyright, so we wasn't making no money. All back here is no money.
Okay.
$2 a day.
You know you can do that though?
What's that?
Rumble.
Huh?
Rumble.
You don't have to filter, you don't have to change anything. Just you can play the video as it is. Rumble is very lenient with that. We do.
Oh, Rumble, you can make more money on Rumble.
A music reaction channel is a panelist there. Been doing that, like I said, it's like 8-9 months.
I gotta check out Rumble. I've heard that name a couple of times at different places, and you know, I don't know. I mean, is it equivalent to like a Discord, or is it equivalent to like a YouTube?
It's like YouTube, but they haven't they just added the CC, so they're kind of adding elements and stuff. But it's a newer platform than YouTube, so they don't got like the transcripts and stuff like that. So you just got to work with what you have.
Okay. Definitely have to look at that.
We do these kind of panel streams. We go through the Discord voice chat and put that onto Rumble. React to music, talk about life, review videos, all kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I've heard it, but like I said, I'm new to all this social media, extensive, so you seem to be a pro at it though. I love that because you have the information, and that's awesome, because I'm like, what is this? What does it do?
Yeah. Tobias is the man, boy. He knows a lot about this stuff.
Yeah, that's most helpful, because I wouldn't even know what the private chat, side chat, YouTube chat. Thank you,
music lovers.
Hey, check this out. This is one of my intros when we first started. And this is, people said they wanted to see the houses or whatever. Check this out. This is oh, wait a minute. I'm on my my back patio. Ooh.
Okay.
Now check this out.
Hey, music lovers, it's Mike Cross teaching you things you should know. So come join me down in the studio.
Now we're supposed to go down to the studio. That's my drone. That's the house, y'all.
Nice.
And that's the stepdaughter singing. Misspelled words in the daggone. And that's going into the studio. And that's going, and that's the studio right there. And I did a little cartoon. It's supposed to look like a cartoon. And that's where I'm sitting at right now.
Hey,
wow.
This is our live stream, man. And you can come on over to the Music Recording Network Live. That's a separate channel. The Music Recording Network Live. Go in there and join us up in.
Yeah, we've been pushing that live channel for quite some time, trying to, get the live channel pumping or whatever.
Right.
So, it's work. You got to put in the work, though. You got to upload the videos, and you got to buy the what you call it, the software is needed to to get this stuff up and running right. So most popular, we got so many daggone videos, man. I don't even know. Did you see the double mic stuff?
What do you mean?
Let me show you one.
When you did the Eddie Murphy and you were everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, and you were coming down from space. I saw that one.
Yeah. That was
yeah, that's what I said. I am by no means on your level of video.
I was trying to show we got a dummy. I bought on Amazon. I bought a dummy to do some stuff with the dummy. So this was, Did you saw this one before? The boss. Oh, wait a minute. It ain't showing. Wait a minute, y'all.
I mean, back when I was watching the most, you had the one with you where you were flying around with a guitar shooting that thief who stole your plaque.
Yeah. That was one of the intros. So this is the kitchen area, y'all. Since somebody asked to see the house. I can't cook either, y'all. I can't cook.
Lord.
What's good in the neighborhood? Yeah. What's up, man? Hey, make me something to eat, man. I'm hungry too. What's this right here? Something grandma working on right there. Look here. I can't worry about over there. We about to have some auditions. No, I want you to come down. No, and do some auditions with us. So we can pick out the right people. Come on, man. Come on, I'm with that big thing, man. Come on. Music. I'm going downstairs. I got work.
So my whole concept was learning how to do these doubles where it's me twice, but I need to be talking to myself.
Right.
Oh
shit, I done changed up.
Gotta move my spot. I need to stay at a certain spot.
What's up, hobby YouTube? How y'all doing? What's good in the neighborhood? Hey, look here, man. What? I just came to tell you, Mom said take that trash out. I take the trash out when I'm finished. Mom said take the trash out. I ain't taking no trash out. You better take that trash out.
I'm trying to find things to do.
Trash out, make me sick. Yeah. Look here, you two. Don't worry about him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out. We got a. Hold on, man. Let me straighten this boy out, man. What in the world you gonna do? Oh, you gonna get it now? Oh, you gonna get it? You gonna get it? No, you're doing this mess, man. You see that? I'm a quick person.
Yeah, so yeah, I did a lot of skits.
Yeah,
I was doing a lot of skits and stuff, man. I'm gonna show one more. I ain't trying not to bore y'all too much, man.
I mean, these are funny. I'm thinking like, you could really be writing some TV sitcoms right about now.
Yeah. This guy is when I first got my top of the line camera, right, and I was learning how to work the camera. All of a sudden I figured it out, and I said, "Man, look at the clarity. You see the blurred out background area."
Yeah.
So I ran and got the camera, and when I saw this footage, I said, "I'm gonna do a skit," because to me, it looked like he making a bomb.
Yeah, it looks questionable.
Yes, so I made a skit.
So I'm gonna just name a variable for the.
See, he online trying to. I'm making a camera slider.
Oh,
okay. So I got a kit from online, and I'm putting all this stuff together, and I'm soldering and everything, and making for my camera, so the camera can slide automatically. I got all that stuff, but I wanted to slide automatically because I'm by myself. I don't have no help, you know.
Right.
So anyway, when I saw this footage, I said, "Man, I'm gonna turn this into a skit."
Okay. And every semicolon, I'm gonna say int in 3 is equal to 3.
That's my music also in the background.
Cold solder.
Now, I'm using my hand to push the slider. See how smooth the slider is smooth, but I gotta push it.
One of the methods is this very simple little circle that showed you.
What's good in the neighborhood? Yeah. Hey, what you doing?
Minding my business.
Hey. What you doing, man? Oh, no, you're making a bomb. Yo, you're making a bomb. You want to say that? No, that's a detonator. What's that? I'm a tell mom. Tell mom.
Your voice fragrance sounds.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's my evil twin.
You making a bomb. Ooh.
No, I ain't making no bomb. I'm not.
No.
That is a bomb. That's a detonator. He said, I know a detonator when I see one.
That's funny. That's good stuff, though. That's, yeah. And that's exactly how it would be if it was two brothers and, you know.
Right.
I'm telling Mom.
I'm going to tell Mom, he making a detonator.
My kids are, the oldest two are 27, 25, and they still tell Mom. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? You're both grown. Figure it out. So
figure it out. Yeah.
It never stops, unfortunately.
So, do you have a camera and you using your cell phone for everything?
I'm using my cell phone right now because I only have my work computer, so I don't use that for anything outside of work. I did have a computer that was great, had a great, camera on it and stuff, but then it's old. So
you need to get yourself a laptop or something.
Yeah.
You don't have no laptop or computer?
Not laptop or computer that I can use to get online right now. The one I had was the one that I had for business. It's about 6 years old now, and it won't connect to the internet. It won't do anything anymore. So I have to get another one. I gotta get another one. So yeah, that's my first to do on my list is to get a computer so that I could actually, have a little bit more leniency and leverage here with engaging.
Somebody said Uncle Mike can build a rocket. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm getting sleepy and I gotta get up tomorrow, and I'm hoping that I'm praying that these numbers go back up, man. I mean, they're gonna go back up. I feel like I need to get up and get flying when Uncle Mike drops that funk. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'm so happy to see these two. I'm so happy to see these two right here. This is
Well, I just want to thank you, Mike, for having me on, and just for having that heart to partner and work together, and to be a solution and help these children, and help these victims, and just get out there and do something. So I just want to thank you and thank everybody that's been in the chat, everyone that's subscribed. Like, I just look forward to working with everyone and just doing great things. So thank you
so much. Appreciate it. This is from day one of starting the YouTube channel and working and everything. This beautiful young lady right here has been my number one. I'm telling her, I'm doing all this for you. I'm doing all this. I'm gonna change your life. I promise you, I'm gonna change your life no matter what. One day you're gonna forget all about me. I'm not. No, yes, you are. You gonna get yeah, all this. We got stories and stories and stories and stories to tell. So one day we're gonna travel the world. Yeah, we're gonna travel the world, man, for real. And this right here, this is my sugar wooger. She's like, oh, no problem, honey. No problem, honey. Both of them crazy.
Well, one day, God willing, we're gonna change more than just their lives. We're gonna change a lot of other lives too, including our own. So I just look forward to it.
All right. Yep. Love you, dear. Love you. Okay. Mike is amazing. Thank you, Jamie. Peace and love. Everybody say bye and everything. I'm getting
bye, everybody. Thank you so much. And I'll be talking to you soon.
Yeah, we're gonna talk and get this thing together, because tomorrow I'm gonna try to make it 9 o'clock. Just in case if y'all hear me. I'm gonna try to make it 9 o'clock every day. I think Tahir said 10 o'clock.
Okay. In the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. In the morning, 9 or 10 o'clock, something like that.
Okay. I'll be listening.
So much.
All right, then. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so.
Take care, everybody.
Peace out. Take care. Thank y'all.